Welcome to No Fugazee Podcast. I'm your host, Cooley. We got 6 lovely ladies on the panel today. And we got my man, Kev, in the building. The podcast has been going super viral. Thank you for your support. Click the notification bell, like, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. But once again, we're talking dating and relationships. So let's have everyone introduce themselves. We're going to start with you.
Hi.
Name, age, and where you're from.
Hi, I'm Amanda. I'm 27 and I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
From Philly.
Yep, Philly.
Okay, that's what's up. What do you do for a living?
I have my own little business. I do body contouring and spray tans.
Body contour, spray tan, your own business. That's good.
Yeah.
And relationship status?
Depends who's asking.
Okay, so if what's your type?
I honestly don't got a type.
You don't have a type. I don't got no type.
Yeah.
Black boys is the only thing that. So you like black niggas?
I like all of them.
All of them?
Spanish,
So you're
but
equal
everyone.
opportunity employee.
Yeah.
Okay, so what about a Chinese guy?
I dated a Chinese guy.
How tall was he?
5'10".
Oh, okay.
He wasn't bad. He wasn't bad. Pretty good. Second date was in Miami. So
He
it was
met a
pretty
height
good.
standard, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, how tall was
so
he?
you're single then?
Off the rip.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
For now,
But
yeah.
how long you been single for?
8 months, 9 months.
8 months, 9 months?
Officially.
Officially. Okay.
Yeah.
Move right along. Name, age, and where you're from.
Hi, I'm Cooley. I'm from Long Beach Island, New Jersey. And
Jersey.
anything else you need to know?
Nicole, Long Island, what?
Long Beach Island, New Jersey.
Long Beach Island, New Jersey.
FBI, bro.
Okay.
My nickname is Cooley, by the way.
Cooley.
Colla. There's an extra L in my name, so it's Cooley.
Cool.
That's what everyone knows me as.
And what do you do for a living?
I am a nanny and I'm a bartender.
Nanny. Okay. How old are the kids that you nanny?
So right now, just one little cutie. He's gonna be 3 in July.
Okay. Good for you. Good for you. You want to shout out the bar?
Yes, I work at 2 bars. One bar is my OG bar I've been working at for like 8 years. It's called Dad's. It's in Lumberton, New Jersey, family style. And my new bar is called Experience, where our experience is our signature, and it's in Woodbridge, New Jersey.
Woodbridge.
Woodbridge.
It's giving Miami vibes there, so you have to come check it out.
Miami.
Literally,
Wait.
I feel like I'm bartending back in Miami
Can I
again.
say so?
Go ahead.
I grew up in Woodbridge. Ain't nothing Miami in Woodbridge.
I am crying.
Listen.
Yeah, I'm from Rahway, so
Yeah,
yeah. I mean,
okay.
well,
Ain't
I don't-
nothing Miami
I don't
in
know what type of
Woodbridge.
Miami vibes is getting.
Avenel,
but-
Colonia.
It's in Avenel, and we're gonna give you an
It's in
experience. So just
Avenel.
check
You
it
know that.
out.
You know what hood. You know that's my hood. You know that's my hood.
Yeah.
My-
Come walk the red carpet. You'll see.
My grandmother been living in Avenel since
There's a red
'88.
So
Ain't
relationship
nothing
status.
Miami about it.
carpet. I am taken, newly taken.
Ladies, can you just keep it on the hush because the mics pick up every little word that you do. No worries. I'm sorry, dude. Let's do that again. Relationship status.
So I'm newly taken.
Newly taken. Okay. By a Spanish guy? Who? A white guy? Don't tell me you date black guys.
My first.
Okay, that's what's up. Oh, first. So you ain't gonna. It's
We-
over then for you.
First and last.
Yeah.
Where you
it's-
at?
He's staying. It's you locked in,
I
Where you at?
understand the saying now.
and he right back there too. Big homie.
My boy Bully in the building.
That's what's up. And how long y'all been together for?
So we've been talking for like 6 months and
Okay.
together since his birthday, I would say.
And what about you? Name, age, and where you're from?
My name is Tanera. I'm agely ambiguous. And I'm from Coatesville, Pennsylvania.
She from the Ville.
Okay.
I used to
Okay.
live
You,
in Coatesville. I used to live in
you
Coatesville.
said agely ambiguous.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
That means I'm not finna tell
I mean,
you
she's
my
not
age.
telling you.
You gotta tell me your age,
I
baby.
don't have to do that. That
That
wasn't in the contract.
wasn't in the contract.
Tanera, you coulda
due
just lied.
to,
Come on now.
You know, we take data on everything and stuff like that. So we like to know your age. The audience wants to know the age of the woman because it's about dating and relationships, which age is important to a man.
Is it really that important?
Well,
It's important to a man.
She's 32.
How old do you think I am?
32.
You could just tell me your age if you don't mind.
I'm 36.
36. There we go. Red flag. No, I'm joking with you.
Your mother.
That's how you want to say. Nah, I'm messing with you. And we got to move over here. Name, age, and where you're from.
My name is Erica, and I'm from Philly.
Erica, put the mic closer
Age.
to you.
You ain't.
Oh.
Don't skip.
27.
Okay, there you go.
That's fine.
What you do for a living?
Custom sneakers.
Okay. This is your second time on, so
This is her second time on. Relationship status.
Single.
still
Stamp. What do you mean still? Last time it didn't say single.
Last time,
It was
actually,
it was like
complicated.
a,
You said complicated.
yeah.
Actually, you said that it was complicated.
But I said, in a relationship for now.
So remember last time I was like, so he was lacking in them areas.
Right.
So you finally got tired of it, huh? You let him go.
Period.
Clipped him like
Okay.
a toenail.
See? I seen it coming.
Gone.
I seen it coming.
Go on.
You probably broke it with that nigga. You probably seen the podcast, was like, man,
You really talk about me like that in front of everybody?
man, this nigga done psychoanalyzed me. And what about you? Name, age, where you from?
I'm Karina. I'm 27, and I'm from Philly,
Philly. Okay, Karina. What's your nationality?
Ukrainian.
Ukrainian. That's dope. That's dope. What do you do for a living?
I'm in pharmaceuticals.
Pharmaceuticals.
Me too. Me
Nice.
too.
Relationship status?
Single.
Single. You said it with confidence. Okay.
With,
You don't got-
with a toxic ex.
Oh, wait. So that's not single, bro. That's kind of like that's situationship,
have threw that in there.
I'm just kidding.
That
Yeah, that's a
means-
joke.
bro. That's
That means,
situationship.
It's a joke.
Some nigga hitting it.
It's
No,
like-
no.
There's always a nigga hitting it.
No.
We'll get to that. Moving right along.
Don't start him
Name-
up.
That is crazy.
True.
Name, age, and where you from?
My name's Haley. I'm 23 from Cherry Hill, New Jersey.
Cherry Hill.
Jersey.
Jersey.
Okay. Damn, man. Everybody from Jersey.
mean,
What'd you do for a living, Haley?
I'm in sports therapy, but I'm not working in my field right now.
Okay. You sports therapy, but you're not working. So what are you doing to get money right now?
Right now, I am just off my savings, just trying to enjoy the summer. Hot girl
Okay,
summer, if
shorty
you will.
off the sun. Okay.
Talk this shit, Ellie. Fuck you talking.
Okay. She being honest too. She like, I'm off the savings. It's hot girl summer. We finna have fun. Well, where you going this summer? Any special locations?
This summer, we're outside.
Oh shit.
We're outside
Yeah,
everywhere.
Ellie,
She
talk
went it
your
all.
shit.
She said this summer we outside. Okay.
Talk your shit.
Relationship style. You must be single.
I am single. Am I ready to mingle?
Single.
Debatable.
Oh, okay. So you single? Are you? I mean, it's hot girl summer, so obviously.
Hot girl summer, you ready to mingle?
Yeah, you all.
I don't
all
know. I'm
cold.
actually not ready to mingle. Like, please leave me alone.
Okay.
But it's not a hot girl. That's a warm girl summer for
It's
you.
a lukewarm summer.
Oh yeah, that's
actually.
yeah, lukewarm. That sounds more right.
Let's get into the first question, and we're going to start it with you. Introduce yourself, Haley. You seem super nervous, so we're going to start with you.
Ooh,
Perfect.
It's just to get it out, right? It's an
Perfect.
icebreaker for you,
Let's
right?
go.
And we're starting with some would you rather's.
Okay.
Would you rather's? I got a couple questions for you. Would you rather type questions. So first question, we're going around. So would you rather be a whore and have no one know? So you're a whore, you out in them streets. You don't got a hot girl summer. You got a hot girl year, couple years. And no one knows about it. So you just doing your
Sure.
thing. Or not be a whore, but everyone thinks you're a whore.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
wow, that question
Which one?
break me
Who came up
back.
with that?
I
did.
think I would rather have everybody think I'm a whore because to me, like being a whore is more about yourself and like the situations that you're putting yourself through and the situations that you're putting your body through, you know? So like let them think what they want. But at the
There
end
you
of the day,
go.
I'm cool.
Okay.
There you go.
All
Yeah.
right, Haley. What's your nationality?
I'm Russian.
You're Russian. Okay. Mother Russia. I'll break you. That's why her father probably like, I'll break you. You better get a right answer. But cool. Moving on to you.
Okay.
Karina. You want me to repeat it?
Okay. Repeat.
I'll repeat it.
All right.
So would you rather be a whore
Okay.
Yo.
and no one knows that you're a whore?
Okay.
Like no one knows. Or would you rather be a whore? Would you rather not be a whore? You're innocent, good, woman, but everyone thinks you're a whore.
I would probably be the innocent good woman, and everyone thinks it just because, if I was ever to be like, okay, where's the proof? Show me.
Yeah.
But look,
They would have
let
none.
me give you a better example because
Okay.
he kind of giving y'all like the sugar coated like
Oh no, just is the question. But
yeah.
you
When
wanna
everybody
do
that see you, right?
Go ahead.
Like, ew, she a whore. Every time they see you, she a whore.
Ooh.
Ew, ew. Oh, you talking about Karina? Oh, she a whore. Every time they see you, that's what they think. You rather that or you rather just
the
be
whole
one?
football team hit it. That's what niggas think.
It's either the football team hit it or everybody just think they
But
did.
the thing is, if they talk to the football team, they're going to tell them.
What if the football team think the same thing?
They're
Like,
lying?
Yeah, what if they lying and
Yeah.
they telling
Man,
everybody?
that's crazy.
Because what if everybody just think it because somebody said it, so now everybody be like, yo, she gotta be a
Yeah,
whore.
but they
bro.
have no proof.
It don't matter. They already think it. People that think things, they don't need proof. They
She
just
don't
think
look
it,
like
man.
she finna change her answer. She's sticking with.
I
she's
mean,
sticking
I
with-
just want y'all to like make sure y'all sure on y'all answer.
I mean, obviously, I don't want
trying to
people
trick you a little bit.
perceive that, but at the same time, it's like I don't want to have to be a whore and like fuck people that I don't want to. So
Absolutely.
I mean, that's gross to me. So I'd rather you think that than me actually have
Do
to
it.
go out
There
and
you
do
go.
the
Okay.
act because that's
Stand on your answer
yeah,
then. 10
no.
toes.
I mean, you could think what you want.
Exactly.
That's
Stand on
fine
that.
with me.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
Because everybody has an opinion, right?
That's right.
Exactly.
They're gonna talk shit regardless.
Regardless.
So
There you go.
say what you want to say.
Okay,
Exactly.
cool.
Talk your shit.
Moving right along, Erica. What do you think? What would you do? Would you rather?
I'm a whore.
Think you're a whore?
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And what about you?
I guess I'm gonna reiterate what the lady said. I'd rather them think I'm a whore. I don't give a shit what people think.
Okay. Cool. Is she loud enough? Yes. Oh, she is? Okay, cool. And what about you?
I would pick the thinking. I don't think I would want to put myself in. Could be a scary situation. Could be gross. Could be yucky.
Yeah.
So I don't think I'd want to do
Yeah, you
that.
don't want to be out there like that. All right, this
Say
is
what
a,
you will, but you should be nice.
maybe we got a contrarian. You got, what about you?
They think you're a whore. Might as well.
Amanda said, let's fuck. Yeah.
He said they think I'm a whore. Might as well be one.
Whore, though.
Amanda's real. She said, and no one knows? So let's get it.
Talk about me. It's actually gonna
Yeah.
mess up your future. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
your future. Like, no one's gonna talk to you because they already think you're a whore.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like you have to fuck everyone every 5 seconds, but if you want to go.
But if no one knows, you with the shit, huh, man?
Nobody's gonna know.
All right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, no one's going to know. That's what he said.
No one's talking about it.
true. That, mean-
Maybe you're changing my mind.
that means,
I'm gonna
that
be a
means you
whore.
want to be in
gotta
the
chill
streets. That's what that means. That's what that means. But remember, ladies and gents, one mic at a time, because that probably sounded crazy, right? Yeah. True. So even though it's funny, try to hold in the laugh so she could, get it all out. Cool. So everyone, but what's your name again?
Amanda.
Oh, I thought it started.
I'm actually not, but
I'm joking. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke.
I'm not getting offended.
Another would you rather question, and we're gonna start with you.
Yeah.
No, actually, no. We started with you with that. Started with you. Let's go with you first, and then we're gonna go around this way.
Yo, you shout out. Cool.
So, would you rather have a one night stand with someone you find extremely attractive, right? One night stand, someone you find extremely attractive, but you dislike their personality, right? So one night stand, he's a hottie, but the nigga kind of is a jerk. You know what I'm saying? Or have sex with someone that you're not physically attracted to, but you love their personality.
That's a difficult one. I will say, why I gotta be a one night stand though?
It's
I'm a
one night
crazy
stand.
bitch. I will come at your fucking house. No. I would say the personality, because like when you get to know somebody, they can become more or less attractive.
Okay, so he is 5 foot. He's
He pushing. it.
he's Indian.
Whoa.
He got the dot. He got the dot. And he's not attractive at all. He's overweight.
I
But
don't.
he got a good mouthpiece.
He got a good mouthpiece.
What are
He
you
got
thinking
good teeth.
about? 5 foot and overweight is crazy. I don't give a
You
fuck
said he
what
got
can
good
do.
teeth?
Does he got good teeth?
He did think he got good teeth. I'll give
He
you
got
that.
money?
Nah.
No, yes he do. Yes he do.
ain't it.
He got money
Okay.
and good teeth, but he's 5 foot and he's way overweight.
He's
Yeah,
way
let's just do
overweight.
that.
Come on, why we gotta
It's
do
a
the
one-night
overweight thing? All right. It's just a one night stand. I'm gonna go with the attractive person because you
Yeah,
can just shut
like
the
I
fuck
thought. I
up.
knew he was gonna switch it up.
There you go.
All right. So what would you choose? What would
So
you
I
do?
would pick the second one, the less attractive but the better vibes because, well, wait, does he smell okay? Is he like hygienic?
Well, yeah. It's only he's not attractive.
See?
If
So
he's
he looks
hygienic-
like
I feel like sex for me is very mental, and to have like a sexual connection, like I need that mental there first. It's not gonna start it off like anybody could have a one night stand and grab somebody, but I need that mental connection to have a really good night. So maybe.
question for you. How would you even get to know his mental if he's very physically unattractive? Wouldn't you just disqualify him if he walks up to you with an 11X t-shirt and some baggy jeans?
And he was 5
and
foot
he gotta
and
fit it
overweight.
to the back. Not a snap back. He got to fit it to the back.
I'm trying to figure out
I feel
what you
like-
mean.
Oh,
It
this
fit to the back.
this nigga got to fit it to the back.
Why would you have a snapback?
No, but what would you choose?
I feel like I still would speak to someone. You should never judge a book by its cover. Like I've learned that a lot in life. So I'm really at the point in life where you just got to be open. You never know what kind of conversation. You don't know who that is. You don't know who you're talking to.
Okay,
Right, like Jeff Bezos, CEO of Amazon, are they walking out? Like they might not
Are
be
they
dripping all the
5 foot
time.
and overweight though?
5 foot, overweight, white guy.
You said Indian with the
was
dot.
Indian.
You said Indian with the dot.
Nah, she had the Indian on the dot. Now she got a white dude with
Oh, she don't
pimples.
get an Indian?
Nah, she don't get the Indian.
It's one
The
night,
Indian was for
so-
you too.
It's one
I'd
night.
rather have better
You
vibes
better have the better
than a
vibes.
jerky guy. I don't like guys who are mean.
Okay. All right. I'll let
Okay,
you
that's cool.
live. I'll let her live.
What's your boyfriend
what
named
about
Bully,
yourself?
though?
What would you choose?
Choose the personality.
I know you capping. You just
I'm
said.
not though. Ask them.
Yeah, she's not lying.
Some of the
I
people
promise you,
I've
she's
been
not
with.
lying. She is
Nah.
not lying.
Bro,
I
she just told you
promise
she
you.
don't have no type. She is not lying.
Fact.
I don't. This is my first time meeting her. I know she ain't
You don't
lying.
think you don't think it's Fugazi?
It's no Fugazi.
It's
No.
not, I promise
It's not
you.
Fugazi, bro. She just said she ain't got no type.
They say they take
Nah.
personality for a one night stand.
Mm-hmm.
What nigga that's gonna please you physically?
Period. Ask
Yeah.
me.
That's the
Yeah.
point of
So
one night stand.
We coming around here. Don't worry.
we gonna come around. We gonna get you, Erica. So you saying personality?
Personality
So
all the way.
same situation, right?
Which one? This
No,
one or
no,
this
you
one?
get a different one.
Who
So
am I
she got the
getting?
Indian, she
Okay.
got the white boy. Now your situation is he's
Asian.
Asian.
I like Asians.
Asian
but-
midget.
No, but he's literally like he's
Asian
5 foot
midget.
again.
No, he's a midget. He's long.
He's super skinny. Super.
I've
now you're
been
not
with
fat.
super skinny. Yeah.
Pimples on the face. He wear Guess shirts
He wear
that say
Aeropostale.
Guess,
That's safe.
But his personality is
like the ones you get from Burlington.
does he have money?
He got the Burlington Guess shirt. He don't got money.
He got the U.S. Polo
He got the
Association.
U.S. Polo.
Yeah.
You're killing me.
What you doing?
Like,
got the
I
bullshit.
wouldn't even hook up with him. I would just sit there and talk all night about life.
Nah, see.
See, it's supposed to be a one night stand.
Okay,
So
one
it's
night
cap.
stand.
One night stand is you getting that
You being
box.
Fugazi. You're not being no Fugazi.
No, I'm serious though. I really I would rather have a personality. Cause I don't like people who are mean either, like she said.
We gonna make a point on this anyway. So we gonna
Okay,
move right along
anyways.
to you. What would you rather? Who would you rather be with? The guy that's super attractive, but he's a jerk, or the guy that has a beautiful personality, but he's ugly?
And it has to be a one night stand, like nothing
One night
else.
stand, one hit.
She taking up.
Don't act like you never had
She
a
taking
one night
ugly
stand.
nigga.
You
I
about to
really
have a
have
hot girl
never
summer.
had a one night stand.
Well, maybe
Seriously.
in this summer, you never know.
Maybe. No.
Maybe.
Huh?
Okay,
What'd you
honestly,
choose?
if it's just a one night stand, I mean, obviously, I want to have a hot guy. I
A
mean,
guy. Okay, she's being real.
what do you mean?
Yeah, Haley. Talk your shit, Haley.
Give me that, Haley.
Yeah, Haley. Don't let nobody
Yeah, she's
encourage you to
being
lie.
real. Moving right
And wait
along
to hear
you,
Erica's
Karina.
shit.
It's just a one night stand. I'm
Just a
taking
one night
the
stand.
hot guy.
Hot guy.
Yeah.
Okay, this couch is.
I mean,
This couch is more logical. More logical.
Couch is Fugazi.
Yeah.
I ain't on the couch,
Talk
though.
Again, so
Yeah.
see ya.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cool.
Bye.
Erica, what about you?
One night stand. Come on. I'm not even talking to you to get to know you. We're not even talking. I don't care about your personality. We're not talking while we're fucking, are we?
Ooh, talking to the
I
mic.
mean,
Speaking
it's
to the
not about
mic.
your personality. We not
Speaking
talking.
to your microphone.
Oh. I ain't fucking you if you ugly. like, period.
Talk
Let's be
your
real
shit,
here. I
Erica.
promise you. If we're talking relationship, I ain't dating you if you ugly either. So you gotta be hot if you coming over here. And if you
Talk
5
your
foot
shit.
fat,
Get the
go
fuck.
to them. I don't want you.
I don't want you.
You said go to them.
Kev, you want to answer this? Would
Yo.
you rather? I mean, we already know guys is. We got
Yeah,
some
guys
hot shit. We don't care if the girl doesn't speak our own language. If she's hot, one night stand, great.
Smoke show.
For sure. Yeah.
She gotta
Wait,
look
but
good.
wait.
Go ahead.
But all right, to the guys though.
What's up?
Would you fuck a girl that's ugly?
No.
You wouldn't fuck a girl that's ugly
This
for a
shit
one night
is a-
stand?
This shit is a privilege
So
over here.
you guys are acting like every bitch you
This-
fuck on a one night stand is hot?
This shit is
Erica,
a
put your mic
privilege.
closer, too.
It's gotta be you gotta be a lot more than just
Oh, so you got standards.
a lot of standards. I got like a book of standards, you hear me?
just asking.
It's like a book over here. Like you gotta
Okay.
go through some shit before you think you just gonna lay down and I'm gonna hit it.
Okay.
Oh.
You understand?
Go off.
He said you got to go through the trenches first.
Drop mic.
You feel me?
Okay.
Same answer. But
Same answer.
let's get on to the next question. starting. Who do we start? We started with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna start with Erica. We're just gonna make them quick. Just go around the couch, right? Should you stop your friend from drunk texting her ex?
No, that ain't my business.
Okay, you wouldn't.
No, she
All
can
right.
text her ex.
Okay, what about you?
She's gonna text him anyway, so not my
Okay, you're not getting in it. What about you?
I'm gonna say let's not do that.
Okay, so you're gonna give her some advice.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What about you?
I'm gonna give her advice, and she's definitely not gonna take it.
What would be the advice? To say no?
No.
Okay, cool. What about you?
You're gonna do what you have to do.
Do what you got to do? All right, so no advice. You just gonna let it go. And what about you?
I'm gonna mind my business.
You gonna mind your
Let her do her
business?
thing. I'm not gonna let her go over there though. Like if she try to go over, I'll be like,
And
bitch,
that's not
relax.
minding your business, beloved.
But like, well, I'm not texting,
Not
though.
minding your
I'm gonna be
business.
all up in her phone, is what I'm saying.
So how you gonna know where she going if you ain't in her phone?
Cause she gonna be like, cause she gonna tell you. Cause if you're friends, she gonna tell you. You're gonna be like, bitch, why would you do that?
And then all right. So the real question is, when you go home and she leave you when you home, how you gonna stop her from going over there?
I can't stop her. I'ma just look at her the next day and be like,
I know you went to go get that dick.
now why would you do that? Nah.
Yep.
That's it.
And she gonna be looking at you smiling and glowing. Like she
Glowing? I
Glowing.
don't know about that.
Cause she got her motherfucking boat rock.
Stressed.
So I got another question to go around with this, something similar. So you three ladies, no, you not you, but you two said. So how many said no? You wouldn't give any advice. I know it was you two, you, and you. So 4 said
Yeah, Tanera said she mind her
no,
business.
let her do what she wants, and then you two said I'm gonna try to stop it. Okay, cool. Actually, no, then I don't got a question. It's pretty even. Next question, Haley. So, how much detective work do women do before a date? So, how much detective work do you do before a date?
I think the detective work starts during the first date.
During a first date, not before.
Like for me, I'm gonna give like not everyone, but I'm gonna give you like a fair chance, and then as soon as the date begins, like it's like an interview process for
Okay.
me.
So you don't do like, so say if it's off of social media, you're not doing any research, looking through all the pics, going to the pics that he was
Not a
tagged
first
in,
date, no,
going
because I
through
don't
his
even know
friends
if I
list.
care enough yet.
Okay.
I don't know if I care enough yet. Like a first date for me is like first date questions are like, how much do you make? What do you want out of life? Like I go straight to
But
the
you ask
point.
niggas how
Oh,
much
you
they
asking
make.
that off the rip? Off the rip? Hey, yo, my man, you want to go on a date with me? How much money you make? Off the rip. That's how you coming?
Damn, that's like
No,
asking a
because-
woman's
no, because,
body count.
like,
That's like, yeah, there you go. That's like asking how many niggas you had sex with on our first date. How
that's
many
not the
niggas?
same.
It
but
is.
I
It's similar.
I come straightforward so they know what to expect going forward.
Yeah.
I like Haley. Haley, you all right with me.
She
You all right with me. And you from Jersey. That's why. She
Let's
from
go.
Jersey. That's
She's
what it
from
is.
Jersey,
She from
but that is
Jersey.
like asking a woman for her body count because it's something personal. You know
Well,
what
if a
I'm
guy
saying?
wants to ask that,
And it's
he
something
can ask
that,
that.
so you got to think about it, right?
She said, go ahead, ask. I don't got to tell you the
you don't-
truth.
So look, let's
Tell you
let's
whatever
play
I
it out,
feel
right?
like.
Let's say me and you dating, Haley, right? We on a date. Ask your question.
Which one?
Ask
How
your
much
question
money
you
he
wanna
make? Ask him. Go ahead.
How much?
ask.
I
Kev,
dare you.
Kev, let her.
How much money to pull in a year?
Well over 6 figures.
That's all I need to know.
Okay, cool. So, and you asked that. Think about the reason why you asked it. You asked it because you look for a future in a guy,
Sure.
right?
Yeah, like I'm not gonna go on a first date with someone that I don't like potentially see a future in.
Okay.
And like that's why I asked the hard cutting questions. And if they get put off by that, then that tells me what I need to know.
Fair enough, Haley. So men look for a woman that doesn't have a past, right? So you want a man that has a future, so he has his finances in order, because you're looking for security value, right? So you want that guy to provide and protect for you, right?
Correct.
And I want a girl that isn't a whore. So what's your body count?
What's my body count?
Yeah.
4. I'm being straight up.
Bottom. Fugazi.
Nah, she said that. She said that shit like.
She said
like,
it quick.
Like
So
that. I
wait,
think
what's the
she
rule?
might be real.
We multiply by 3. Divide.
It said
by
she
1.
said she only like 4 or 5 niggas. So you know you gotta multiply by 3.
Divide by 1 and then subtract. or
So you
we
trying to
add.
say 12? She got a 12 piece.
It's like between something.
I think
I'm
yo,
not
she
with
said
you,
4 so fast that I believe it. She
You
said
believe it?
4.
What do you mean
You're
it's no
gullible today,
fugazi?
Kev.
It's no fugazi. I'm
No
keeping it real.
fugazi.
She looked you in your face and said 4.
I'll let you rock out, Haley.
And guess what? I mean that too.
You mean it?
Yeah.
All right, bet. Say no more.
All right, wait, no, this how you could tell. How many you said again?
4.
All right, and where they from? Lie. It's
not
more than
a
4
lie.
guys. There's the answer right there. She had to think about
You
it.
got it. That's so quick. You remember. They in your memory.
She had to
They're
think.
spaced out. That's the thing.
How old are
I'm
you again?
23.
You 23?
Think about
You
that.
supposed that's why you supposed to know because you're 23. So
Oh,
you
I'm
was
sorry.
born last week.
Da-da-da. What do you mean?
You was born last week. You supposed to know.
Kev with the question.
I
23?
just graduated high school, guys.
At 23, you damn right you just
Wasn't that
did.
long ago. We're
About
gonna move it right along.
4 years ago.
So Karina, so same question. Do you do any detective work before you go out on a first date with a guy?
A little bit. Just a little bit.
A little bit?
Just
Explain
a-
your little bit. What do you do?
Just to make sure he's not like a creep. You know, no weird shit. I get the ick very quickly. So I need to make sure he's not weird.
But like explain like what's that detective work you do?
Just Instagram, you know, maybe see the tag photos real quick.
Tag photos,
You
okay.
know, do you look like what you look like on your main page?
Oh, okay. So you want to go to
know,
the tag photos. That makes sense.
Right. And then I just make sure you're not posting anything weird or creepy, you know. Some people are
Do you go through his friends list?
not on the first date.
I don't know.
hold on.
Not before the first date.
Not before the
Okay.
not before the first date, but after the first date, if I'm feeling him, then I'm like, okay, let's see, let's look into him.
I feel like
Alright, so
y'all
let me-
just do a whole lot more research.
Oh,
but-
Cooley. Can I real quick.
Go ahead, Kev.
So, what if he don't have Instagram? Or what if you don't have social media? How do you do? What
Perfect.
FBI work do you do?
Then I do
She
not.
don't even go out with the nigga if he don't got Instagram.
No,
No,
you
so-
don't have social media. Perfect. We're already on our
He's
date
lying.
right
He
now.
has a girlfast then.
See how that?
I mean,
that's
this
there
is
you
the
go.
thing.
We need
All
to
right.
ask Erica this question, but go ahead.
No, that's why I asked it because I wanted to hear that. I wanted to hear that
Erica,
answer.
you sound like you
I
about
want
to
to hear that
Go ahead,
answer.
finish up.
Usually I'll have my friends do the detective work, like Amanda right here. So I'll be like, listen, he told me he doesn't have Instagram or anything. Look it up.
She'll find it.
She'll let me know because I know my
I'm
friends will find
crying.
it. If they
Okay.
don't find anything,
me under the
perfect. If you find something, there is no first date. You just lied to me. You're done.
Okay.
Done.
Makes
See you
sense.
later.
Makes sense. You got so really you're not the detective. Your friends are the detective.
My friends are the FBI.
So when he asked you the question, you should have said, "I don't do detective work."
You
It's
you
really
pass it
not
on.
me. I mean, I'm just like.
You should have.
all right.
That's what your answer should be. I don't do detective
actually,
work.
you should have just said.
I mean, I try to do it on my own, but I'm not as good as my friends.
Oh, okay. So you lacking in
It's
your
just the
macking.
truth. I'm lacking in that aspect.
So
Okay.
let's break it down so it makes sense. So what you do is when you see a guy that you like before you go out on a date with him, I'm sure y'all been texting and stuff. You just take a screenshot of this picture, send it in the
Send it to
group chat,
Amanda.
send it in the group
I
chat, and
literally
then
do
they do the
that.
research.
Send it
Say
to
no more.
Amanda.
I'm like, Amanda, anything weird on this one? She's like, he's in the clear, or nah, he fails. And I'm like, okay. But,
Cooley,
you know,
ask Amanda
No, we gonna get that.
Yeah.
real quick.
Let's go, Erica. Let's go,
Okay,
Erica.
go
Let's
ahead. Go ahead.
Erica, same question. What detective work do you do before you go out on a first date with a guy?
I'm stalking the fuck out of you.
Stalking.
What do you mean?
Wow.
I'm checking your
You're
Instagram.
getting-
I'm checking your Facebook. I'm checking that's mostly what you got, but I'm checking and I'm checking your friends. I'm checking who you follow. I'm checking who likes your shit. I'm checking everything. I promise
Checking
you.
it all.
Yeah.
Okay,
Duh.
okay.
I want to know. Social media tells it all.
So you said friends list,
Everything.
tag, who you follow.
Yes.
All right, cool. It's still certain things that I know that no one mentioned yet, but all right.
Like Google. Like I check in your record too. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna Google you.
If you got a record.
Yeah. That's popping right up.
She on Google with it. All right,
Yo, man,
cool.
yo.
And we gonna go with you.
Crazy, Erica.
What detective work do you do before a first date?
Janera, talk your shit.
Not for the first date, but if I like you.
First date.
No.
Before the first date.
This
Before
is-
the first
That's
Yes,
the question.
that's the
Before
question,
first
before
date,
the
we
first
wanna
date.
know. So them
More
niggas
so I'm
that you
checking your
texting.
grammar when we texting. Like, can you spell? do you use punctuation? Like, what's that like? But
It's grown up shit.
seriously,
That's
like,
grown up shit.
but I mean, I'll do it like
I know millionaires that can't spell.
I'll do a soft dive before the first date, like a soft dive, like
what
a
does
quick
your
over.
soft dive consist
A
of?
soft dive is like I just look at the pictures and see what you post, see if you like, you know what I'm saying? If you make like
You
like say
sugarcoat.
stupid shit,
Yeah.
like if your captions are dumb as shit and you sound stupid.
That's not a soft dive. That's
a soft
that's
dive. No, but the hard
investigating.
dive, I'm going through the comments. Play with me, but
Oh,
no,
she got another step. Okay. Go ahead.
Go ahead, shut up then.
I'm going through the comments. No, but that's a soft dive. I'm just going through the pictures, see what you say, what you like, what
Yeah.
what your vibe is.
Okay. Cool.
All right then.
What type of research did you do on my man's back here before the first date? Keep it real.
Okay.
You probably ain't tell him, did
you? There was really
Air
none
it
of
out.
that.
Air him out right
I
now.
was bartending and he performed at my work. He's an artist.
Oh, word.
Rap.
So yes.
So you liked his music.
So he came up, he ordered a drink, and I make these crazy candy drinks. I did a little, like, sauced it up in the kitchen for him.
Yep.
Sent him the drink, little smile, and then he grabbed my Instagram, and then from Instagram, he got my number. When we finally exchanged Instagrams, I did peep. I wanted to just see. I'm like, they
what
could
did you
say
look for, though?
I wanted to see if he had a girl, because a lot of people
Gotcha.
say, oh, I'm single, da-da-da. You
Niggas
could be
be lying.
married. You could have two side chicks. You don't know. So.
And you think Instagram tells you that?
Instagram
It
ain't gonna
can.
tell you about the side
It
girls.
may- oh,
Instagram ain't gonna tell you
you're
about
right.
no relationship if they don't post it.
That's right.
Okay, cool. And you missed his research over here.
Oh, Mrs.
I
FBI.
Spy, FBI, CIA.
That's Olivia Benson from SVU.
I read it up by my two friends. No, I actually watched that growing up, and this is why.
I know. I could tell. You look
What
just
type
like.
of detective work do you do before a first date?
I know pretty much everything about you. I know where you live. I know where you work.
Yo, told you, Olivia Benson here. That.
You have to Google them for sure, because they're the criminal records. You need to find out where they live. Instagram, from the
Yo,
followings, who they're following.
Okay.
Facebook,
She's not playing.
Mr. Number.
Mom's
People write
account.
comments on Mr. Number. You have to be careful. There's a lot to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I know
Cooley.
your mom's name. I know your
What's
grandmother's
Mr. Number?
friend.
What is Mr. Number?
What's Mr.
Mr.
Number?
Number is an app you have to pay for, and people.
So you pay to do the detective work.
Yo, you should be working for the FBI.
You not playing no game.
I do.
Cooley, she really should have a
Yeah,
badge.
you really out
No,
here.
but people leave comments. So if there's something wrong with you, when you're dating. Oh, and then there's on Facebook there's a little group, and you could put a picture of somebody and be like, "Is anyone dating this person?"
There's a group for that.
There's a group for that.
Hey,
Wait, what is
yo,
it? Are we
that's-
dating the
Dang.
same person?
Crystal.
That's what it's called. Are we dating
Wait,
the
wait.
same
Are
person?
we dating the same
Philly.
person?
Philly.
Cooley.
Are we dating
Cooley.
the same person?
There's a group board for every town. So
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
What? They was trying to catch niggas.
Yo, I love how the guys didn't know, but all the women know.
Like, yeah.
All the guys are like, wait, what? And all the women are like, yeah.
Huh?
I need my own camera.
I know we do. Switch angle. So wait, time out.
Yeah.
There's a group
For every town.
for every town. Fellas, if you listening to this, tighten up.
Tighten up, please.
Smart out here.
Tighten
We're
up.
coming together. Tighten up.
Well, the number one rule in the group is we can't tell the guys that we talk about them.
Y'all just did.
Yeah, but now
No, but you don't know what guy I'm talking about.
you just
It don't matter. They know you talking about them. When they see this, they're gonna know
Yo,
you was
actually,
talking
we
about
need to
them.
start a
Kicked
group.
out.
Man, we need to start a group.
Let's start our own group, y'all.
We need to start our own group. It'd be a lot of slurs in this group.
My brother in the background said, "Nah, that's whole shit."
Nah. We need that group. Especially the niggas that's looking forward to, about to commit to a shorty, but then her shorty been ran through. Niggas want to know.
Some niggas don't care. I'm gonna keep it all the way tall with
they-
you.
you
The
don't
niggas
even
that
know the
don't care
comments.
is low value men.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
So we're gonna get to the actually. I'm gonna leave it in the ladies' hands real quick. Anyone has any questions? Any questions? No.
I
You ain't
do.
come- Oh, you do. Oh, you.
Can I have a question for you?
Nah,
Take it
yeah.
easy on
Nah,
me.
add it. Nah. Aim
This
it
may
to
apply
me.
to the girls, and it might be funny.
Okay, cool.
I just want to know your worst first date ever.
Okay.
Oh, worst first date.
And what happened?
And
Oh,
why?
I got one.
We're gonna start with Erica. Worst first date.
I don't go on dates like that.
Nah. But you had a first date and that was bad.
no,
Erica, stop.
nah.
Don't.
Erica, put the
I've
mic
never
closer
had a
to-
terrible date that I had to dip on or I don't just say yeah to somebody to go on a date unless I've met you in real life. We vibing, then I'm gonna go out with you, and how can it be bad?
All right. So question. So you trying to tell me you never?
Never. We're
Ever.
on right now. We're live. Somebody, if
So
you took me on a date,
every day that you went on, you loved it.
every date I went on, I dated that man for years.
That's not what we're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
We're saying.
What do you mean?
Was the first date good or bad?
It was great.
So she's saying every nigga. So every date it was
If
a
I
one
got
night
a
stand?
bad vibe with you, we're not going on a date. You can ask me on one. I'm gonna tell you no.
Erica, every
What?
date you been on, was it a one night stand or no?
No, I've never had a one night stand in my life.
Okay, cool. What about you? What was the question again?
I just
The
want
worst
to
date?
know your worst first date, just any
Worst first
really
date.
bad date with bad things.
Worst first date.
I mean, yeah, I don't.
You got none?
I'm a relationship.
This y'all time
girl.
to air these niggas out, ladies.
I'm trying. I mean, I'm like.
So these niggas treat y'all great.
all the time. I'm trying to
So
think.
every time y'all been out, it was a great time. Every nigga that y'all went out with, you never had a bad experience.
It's not like
You
that.
never had a bad experience.
Okay. Not really. I mean, like she said, like I don't really go on dates if I'm not feeling you, because I cannot sit through an hour or however long and not be able to stand you. Like I will leave.
That would be considered a bad experience.
I don't know. I really can't remember like a bad first date. The only thing I could say is maybe like if I went out with someone, the vibe was bad and I had to leave. I don't know.
That's the first date.
I know, but I'm saying
So if
I
you had
don't
one of those,
remember a specific one.
Okay. Well,
I really don't know.
I know Erica capping a little bit, but I'm gonna let her slide.
Maybe in middle school or something. Like when I was like a
You was dating in
little
middle school?
kid.
Okay.
I don't know. You know how they had the movie
How old
dates
are
or
you?
whatever?
How old are you?
27.
And you was dating in middle school?
I'm not saying like that. I'm just maybe like you know how we.
I
would
was
go out
too.
as
I just want to
kids
say. I just
the
want to know who was on the same page
movies.
as me because I was too. That's all I'm saying.
No,
Don't
no.
deny
My
it.
first boyfriend and first everything was when I was 18 years old. It was,
Ooh,
So these
not
two
mine.
had no first
Mine was in,
bad
like,
dates.
third
Let's
grade.
move it on. Have you ever
no.
had
I had a girl in
a bad
preschool.
first date?
preschool.
I had a girl.
Okay.
Definitely one comes to mind for
Okay,
sure.
let's hear about it.
So everything was fine, but then he literally kept like wanting reassurance from me, and like that was just like a turn off. Like he kept being like,
He wasn't confident because if you want reassurance, you want to know
But, like,
if you're doing something right.
I get
or
not being
less
confident. Like I'm not always the most confident at times. Like confidence has nothing to do with looks or whatever, but like you just have to love yourself regardless. Like
Yeah.
he kept asking me like, do I look good? Like do you like this shirt? Like is this a good color on me? And I was just like, you're
Yeah,
good. Like you're
confidence is
good.
He was a low
more
value guy.
attractive on a guy. Like a women look for a guy to be confident, but men, we don't really care if a girl is confident.
If we like you, we like you.
Yeah, you could be super shy,
Right.
super innocent. That actually shows femininity.
But
A
honestly,
confident
like
girl, overly confident, it's a little
Masculine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
how I ended that date with him, I was like, listen, like I think you need to do like some self work, and I honestly gave him like a pep talk. And I was like,
A pep talk.
you look good. Like you just need to like love yourself more, and like I wish the best for you.
Got you. Was he attractive?
He was okay.
She did
He
no.
wasn't- he
She just
wasn't
said,
terrible.
"Don't do that." You just say, "Oh, you look good, but you need to work on yourself."
No,
Like
mentally,
no, work
she's
on your
talking about.
like your mindset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, moving over here.
Oh,
Worst
God.
first date?
Oh,
Have you had one?
God.
If so,
have
explain.
I had? I don't know. I actually had. Wait, the recent one. Actually,
Like just the worst one.
the worst.
Yeah.
Okay, so I met someone in the Eagles game,
Okay.
and he was actually so awesome, so cool. We vibed
At the Eagles game?
at the Eagles game. We met there.
So was he an Eagles player or was he?
No, he was an Eagles fan. We were
Eagles-
both there. It was actually the playoffs.
Okay.
So before they went to the Super Bowl, and we had like a great time. So I knew he was cool. I knew him in person, and then we went on a date. We went to like a tequila restaurant, like a Mexican restaurant. We had like a bunch
Yeah.
of tequila. He was getting drunk. He's like, where do you want to go after? We went to like some gay bar.
A gay bar.
A gay bar, because they had like Spanish music. I really wanted to dance to like Spanish music.
Nah.
And anyway, so this gay guy tried to dance with me. He got
So
super.
wait, let me just pause it real quick.
Yeah, there you go. I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that part.
Let me make it fast.
That's what I was
Really
waiting
hard.
for.
So you met this nigga at an Eagles game.
Yeah.
Y'all hooked up. Y'all went to a gay bar, and he was okay with going to. So just was this nigga gay?
No.
Yeah, he had to be.
He had to
Okay,
be
wait,
something.
let me switch it back. So it was a Thursday night, and we didn't know what to do because in Philly it's like there's not that much to do on a Thursday night.
Okay.
So we asked the waitress like, where can we go like dance to Spanish music? And she's like, Woody's, which is a gay bar in Philly, has Spanish music upstairs.
And he was okay with it.
So he's like, whatever, let's go. Because
Yeah.
we were just gonna hang out and dance. It was me and him.
Cooley. Yeah, he was gay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was
Anyways, wait, no. But
So
so
where did he
anyways,
get bad at? Yeah.
let's get back to it. So, he got super mad and he was wasted, like way more than me. And so
So
I
emotional,
so
gay.
I ditched him. So I fully had friends at the bar, like 2 doors down. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna leave. So I left.
Okay.
He called me 54 times, not
Wow.
even joking. Anyways, he knew where I parked. Bad move, never gonna do that again. I come back to my car at the end of the night, all the tires were flat. All the tires were flat. Yeah.
Dang.
So that's why I get run flat tires. 'Cause
Yeah. So look, let me sum it up for you.
sum it up.
The nigga was gay because he was emotional.
said.
He didn't
Oh
know
my
if he ran out.
He
He
was
flattened
big
your tires.
mad.
Yo.
Only girls flatten tires.
He flat. Yo.
Men don't flatten
That's
tires.
crazy.
He flattened the tires. First of all,
Yes.
off the
went
rip,
out
he
with
took you to a gay
Swedish
bar.
fish.
Yo, a colorful one too.
Tires,
A colorful one.
Colorful one.
Why flat
Cooley
my
said,
tires?
nah, Cooley said he was the sweetest fishes. Oh,
No, that was crazy, honestly. So
first of all, he took you to a gay bar.
I told him I wanted to go to the gay bar.
And he okayed it. That's a double, triple, quadruple red flag.
But Woody's does have bachata on a Thursday.
I don't give a damn about bachata, merengue,
No, it was
salsa.
so fun. You want to come
Niggas
with me
getting
to a
sturdy.
gay
I'm
bar?
not
if I wanted
going
to
to the
dance
gay
bachata?
bar
So
on
we
a
gonna move
Thursday.
right along
Anyways,
to what's your name
Friday,
again?
Saturday,
Nicole.
Sunday,
Nicole.
Monday,
Or
Tuesday.
Cooley is my nickname.
Coley. Okay, perfect.
So
Worst first date.
the worst, I think I was like 23, where he went to this pop-in spot in Asbury, like this
Oh, she
like
from
rooftop place. And the whole time it was bad because he just had really terrible breath. And I'm big on smells, I'm big on hygiene. I couldn't concentrate on the conversation because it was very disturbing to me.
Okay, so homie had bad breath.
Terrible.
And that just was he attractive at
She
least?
said terrible.
That just ruined it.
It didn't even matter.
It doesn't matter. It was terrible, bro.
She was like, no, his breath was
Yeah.
stink.
It was very bad.
brush your teeth, bro.
Giving- It was giving
what?
halitosis.
Brush your teeth is
Oh,
not
dang,
it.
she said
You need a new
halitosis.
mouth.
And yourself? Worst first date.
Tanera.
I don't think I've ever had a really bad first date. I mean, honestly.
All right, so can I talk about the ones who said they never had a bad first date? So either y'all not understanding what he's saying, or y'all telling
It
me
was her
that
question, but yeah.
y'all understand what her question, or y'all telling me that every date y'all went on was perfect.
No, it's not that it's perfect. It's just that, like, if I'm in a circumstance, I want to make it fun. I'm really funny.
Oh, you
So
you
I'm
you
a
alright. I
comedian.
mean, really funny is a stretch, but you alright.
You don't know yet.
I
sir.
know a little bit.
Get your life.
I ain't laughed yet.
You ain't laughed yet.
No.
That's because you don't know what a good joke is.
You want to hear one?
Let me see. Bring it up.
Chill out. No fugazi. Because
No
I,
fugazi.
Go ahead, Kev.
I ain't trying to cook you all out. You better stop.
Go
Listen,
ahead, Kev.
not Tanera. I like Tanera. Her energy been cool. I am not trying to set her ass on fire with this gasoline I got.
Gasoline.
Ooh.
I got gasoline, Tanera, and I ain't trying to
He
do like
said he
that.
got the
'Cause
gas.
it's like this. Look, put the other half of the heart up, please. Thank you. It's all love over here, baby.
So Kev, you, I guess it's our turn. You got a worst first date?
Worst first date with me? Yeah, I did. I had a worst first date one time. I took this chick to, not a damn time that I have a worst first date because I don't go on those. Let's just get it out the way. I don't go on first dates, second dates, or thirds. We go on one date only. If I take you on a date, then you getting married to me.
Okay.
That's it. We're not doing a second or third. I'm not doing more than one. That's one reason I don't do relationships and all that extra shit, because if I take you on a date, if we went that far, that means I like you enough for you to be my girl. And you ain't about to go talk to no other niggas. It's you, me and you, we stuck.
All right.
Stuck like Chuck. Once you go on a date with me, you're stuck. Look at Tanera. She's like, oh my God, he's a bully. No, I'm not.
That's not what I was thinking.
So
I'm a Cancer, Tanera, so
I
that
would-
mean I'm
I
a
would
lover.
Say, I've
Like,
never
you go on a date with me, you gonna love me.
I've never had a bad first date. I would
See?
say I had like some catfishes before. I've been catfished.
See, but that wasn't the question.
Yeah, and those that's a little different. So it's a little different. And I ran off on a plug on those. But
Absolutely. Pulled up and said, oh, you lie. Your profile
pulled
picture
up.
don't look like
Oh,
this.
150 pounds more than what I seen on the picture. I'm out.
You
But
What you thought I was gonna do?
you
Stay?
know what?
She might have a wonderful
Niggas gonna do?
personality.
Oh god.
But we're not even getting there because you already lied in the pictures. That's already,
we was having fun. Yeah, y'all got the jitters out now?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's get serious. Starting
Uh-oh.
with you gonna go
nope.
live.
You got to start with Amanda now because you started with
Yeah, we
Tanera,
gotta
you
start
started
with
with
Amanda.
Erica, you started with Haley.
The
start
ends
with Amanda.
always get it. So the middles, y'all
Start
good.
with now. Start with Amanda.
If you're gonna start with Amanda over here. So it's a two-pronged question, right? Two-pronged question. How can I word this? Your son. If you had a son, you have any
I
kids?
do
or no?
have a son.
You do have a son.
I do.
How old?
18 months.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
baby.
18 months.
She new to this, not true to this.
You new to it?
Yes.
Okay, that's cool. By a black guy?
No, Spanish.
Spanish. Okay.
She said she don't
Okay. You
discriminate.
like
I mean,
your, you
whatever.
know what I mean? You like your Spanish dudes. That's what's up. Okay. So first question for you, right? Your son, he grew up, he's 30 years old now. And he had, what would you advise him to do? He has would you want your son to date a girl that's a boss babe, that's out there getting it on her own, making her money, taking care of business? Or would you want your son to date, a girl with a regular type job? She ain't no boss. She making regular salary. And she's super feminine, right? She's super feminine. The other girl that's a boss babe, she's handling a whole lot, so she's a little bit more louder. That's just natural for people that are bosses to be a little bit more louder. So that's just what it comes with. What would you prefer your son to date?
I mean, I would say whoever makes him happier.
Okay.
But I would say, like, okay,
what would
realistically.
you advise? Yeah, you got a son now. Like, you literally.
I literally have a son.
Yeah.
So for him, I mean, I just don't want him to get his heart broken, obviously, because I'm his mom. So,
like, what do you think would
Boss
be the
Babe
best
is
choice?
a little more independent. I mean, she can up and leave whenever she wants.
Yeah.
And if he's taking care of the more feminine, regular job, I would say feminine, regular job. If she's taking care of him,
Taking care of
cooking,
him.
being a good woman. No, but like feminine, whoever's being a good woman to him, but I feel like the more feminine, regular job a little bit.
Okay. So you're saying that the feminine girl with the regular job is more likely to be a good girl for your son long term.
Yeah, so I'm like a boss
That's
babe.
exactly
I
what
take
you
care of
said.
myself and everything.
But we're
and
not talking about you. We talking
I know,
about your
but
son,
I'm just saying, like, in an example, like, I can up and leave anyone ever I want to. And I wouldn't want my son to be brokenhearted.
So,
like that.
okay. So
You
you,
know what I mean?
see the ability that you have to, like, what you could do to another nigga
Yeah.
that isn't really on his job. You could be like, you said the wrong thing. You didn't clean the dishes this morning. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Hey, Cooley.
Let's hear what you have to
No,
say.
no. Let Cooley finish real quick.
So
Okay.
here's the next question to it, right? So you chose one. So you
Okay.
said that you want your son to date a feminine girl that's, not doing out there accomplishing a whole lot, but she's self-sufficient. She has enough for her own. Now, here's a question. Rating yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. It's not that. It's not that.
Okay.
It's not that.
He looked right at me.
Oh my gosh. It's not the rating beauty, right?
Okay,
So
yeah.
we're gonna
Your
rate your
ass.
femininity and we're gonna rate your masculinity, right? So y'all safe. We're not gonna have y'all rate yourselves.
Erica was about to do some shit.
I was like, what? Again?
Okay.
Don't tell me I'm a 4. No, I'm joking. But so here's the scale, right? A 1 is the most feminine girl ever. 1 is very super feminine. A 10 is masculine. Where would you be at on the scale?
I would say a 7.
So you're more
wow.
masculine.
No, I'm not. Wait, no, 6.
Grown
6,
man.
6. Okay, so 6 is above. So 5 is average. So then you're a
Yeah.
little bit above with the masculinity.
I just think because I have to take care of everything on my own right now.
Okay.
But I love being a girl. I'm such a girly girl. But I just take care of everything.
You take
But,
care of things,
but
so you're
listen,
naturally-
but at a 7, it's not girly girl.
She said
No,
she
I'm
said
saying
6.
six.
She just said 6.
That's still
5,
not girly girl.
5.
Yeah, you gotta go
Let's
4.
stick with your 6.
I'm
Kev,
just
you-
saying I take care of shit. Like, I'm the only one taking care of shit. But I love being a girl. Like, I am so feminine. I love being a girly girl.
But let's challenge them at the end, Kev.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same question. So I'll just repeat it real fast. Do you have any kids?
Not yet.
Not yet. Your son, if you had a son in the future, he's 30 years old, and his option is to date a boss babe, a girl that's out there getting it, doing things. She is, she's well off, right? And you know what that comes with. Or the girl that's feminine, she got a regular job, but she's like self-sufficient. She's doing her own thing. She don't gotta fully depend on a guy financially, but she only has enough to really take care of herself. You know what I mean? What would you want your son to date?
Feminine, self-sufficient, 100%.
Okay.
I
and
am very
why?
feminine, so I feel like because of how I am, I feel like maybe they would look for someone more softer.
Okay.
Just because like how like a motherly like instinct and like a motherly type, like maybe you would find someone who's a little more softer. I just think that's just better.
Things is better. Okay,
think it's
cool.
better.
And now, so what would you rate yourself on? So the most feminine you could be as a 1, but the most masculine you could be as a 10. Where would you rate yourself?
I would say I'm super feminine, so I don't think anyone's like perfectly feminine, but
Yeah.
I would say like a 2, because I'm
Okay.
very girly
Cool.
and I really like that stuff. So
All right.
love the products, love the makeup.
All right.
So wait, real quick. When you say you don't think nobody's perfectly feminine, you don't think that there's nobody that's all the way a 1?
I just feel like
Everybody's a 2 or more.
I feel like no one is perfect at anything. So I just try to like
That's good.
That's cool.
understand
That's
that.
cool.
You
That's
know?
cool.
I agree with that actually. And yourself, what would you, if you had a son, what would you choose? Which girl would you choose him to date?
I guess
Actually, do you have a son?
I don't have a son.
Got any
You got a
kids?
daughter?
I do have. I'm a girl mom. Yeah, I have two
Girl,
girls.
2 daughters.
Okay.
Okay.
I would say I would prefer him to have more of a feminine woman.
Okay, and why?
Because I don't feel like I would raise my son to be a man, to take
Okay.
care of business and to be what a man is supposed to be. And so I don't think any man is going to want to be with a woman who's going to challenge him on everything, right? So in order to have a cohesive home life, he would probably need a more feminine, more, type of woman.
Okay, cool. And
Understandable.
what would you
Understandable.
rate your femininity or masculinity on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being the most feminine you could be, or a 10 being the most masculine you could be?
I would say about maybe like a 4 or 3.
4 or 3? Okay, cool. Erica, same question. First with the son. What would you want your son to date? The boss babe? And you know,
The
last podcast, you was rooting for the boss babe.
See,
That's
that's
exactly what I wanted
Yeah.
to date. Take some
Okay.
stress off his shoulders. Period. Yeah,
Okay.
I want her
So,
to be able to hold her own too,
question
so she
for
can
you.
raise the kids and have a brain and make money and all that. Yeah.
Question for you, Erica. You said you would want your son to date the girl that's a boss babe and take stress off of his shoulders. So here's a question. Wouldn't you think the boss babe will be putting more stress on his shoulders?
No. She's
Okay.
not. Why is she putting more stress on his shoulders?
You don't think a woman that is out handling the world and then she's stressed out, and then when she has to come home, what do you think guys look for? Peace, right?
Okay.
tranquility.
But don't you think a woman that makes no money at all and she has to come to you for everything she ever needs and asks for, she's stressed herself
Well,
too. I promise you.
That wasn't the
No
scenario.
money at all, yeah.
So the girl is self-sufficient. So a self-sufficient girl that's very feminine, or the girl that's a boss babe, she out there getting it.
Self-sufficient, so what? She makes enough money to what? Pay for her things?
She's
Self-sufficient.
good. She's self-sufficient. She got her own car. She got her own everything for herself.
Okay, that's
but as far
cool.
as
Yeah, that's
taking
cool.
care of a nigga or pitching in for a nigga, she can't do.
No, okay, that's fine. Yeah, if she's making money, as long as I don't want my son to ever date a woman that cannot make $1 if she needs to.
So you
That's
want
the
you want him
point.
to be.
If
So
she's
now
making
what's-
money and she
what's
has
the
a
answer?
car and she has whatever, she could be with her.
So what's the answer?
Got you. Wait, 2 seconds. So are you switching your answer?
No, I'm not switching. No, I'm not switching my answer.
Okay, so still the boss babe.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Hold on, Cooley. She
Go
got a
ahead.
question.
So in terms of like, so you wouldn't want your son to like have a stay-at-home wife?
She could be stay at home. But when he met her, that doesn't mean she was staying at home. When he met her, she was out making money, being smart. She had a head on her shoulders, and that's what attracted him to her. And now you can stay home because I know you can make $1 if I need you to. That's it. Like, people take boss babe and they think, oh, I'm a boss babe, I want to take care of me, and that's it. No, I just want to know that I can make $1 so that when you cheat on me, I could go take care of me. Period. Because let's be real, what are the statistics? You getting cheated on, sis. You getting cheated on. So you better have $1 in the bank account because
Yo,
otherwise you're
Erica,
gonna be
chill
stuck.
out. Yo.
Period.
Question for you, Erica. Do you think that do you think that men look for competence in a woman?
Yes,
Okay.
of course.
So do you think that men prioritize competence in a woman?
No, I think they prioritize beauty.
Okay, so I'm gonna work it with you, right? So if men prioritize beauty, that's one. What is the next thing you think a man prioritizes?
Her traits as a motherly, like.
Okay, so that's the feminine stuff, the nurturing.
Yeah,
Okay.
of course a man wants a feminine woman. Like,
Okay,
come on.
so we got beauty first. Then we have the nurturing, the motherly love.
Mm-hmm.
What else comes next?
For what she could do for you. Can she cook? Can she
Okay,
clean?
so
all that.
support system,
Yeah.
right? So we got these top 3, and that's truly all. Those are the top priorities, right? So guess what? The girl that's not the boss babe literally gives your son his top priorities.
Do you think so though?
The girl that's not a boss babe, that's self-sufficient, right? So one, let's just say they're all beautiful. The beauty is there, right? That's meant. The second thing you said was the nurturing, right? So the nurturing and stuff like that, that's all like that femininity, right? So the boss babe is, if you got to think about it, right? To make money, it takes competence. That's just the facts. It takes competence because you have to deductive problem solve things, and you have to figure things out. You have to think critically, and you have to have motivation and drive to back all of that up, right? So you have these traits, and usually to make money, you have to be non-agreeable to a certain extent, right? As just a trait, like A-type personality. So you pretty much just said that you listed the top 3 of what men are attracted to, but you're pretty much saying that I don't care what men are attracted to. I'm going to go ahead and still advise my son to date the boss girl, but we don't care about that. You get what I'm saying? So think about it, right? I'm not speaking about what you want. I'm speaking about what will be best for what your son wants, because all men were universally the same, just like all women are universally the same as far as what you're attracted to. You want a guy that's a certain height, a certain income, a certain stature, a certain confidence, a certain competence. You get what I'm saying? You want these metrics in your man, and the metrics that we want in woman is feminine, fit, which is beautiful, and be a support system. Those 3 that you pretty much said. You know what I'm saying? So why would you advise your son, this person you birthed and you've created, to date someone or choose a person that wouldn't be a good long-term mating choice?
I don't think that being a boss babe, just that alone, is a quality that would say that she's not going to be good for him long term. I think that, I'm not gonna lie.
It's not a guarantee.
It's
not a guarantee.
I'm saying, like, if I raise my son, I'm gonna raise him to provide. You should take care of everything. This and the third.
So I got another question for you, right? Because we're gonna critically think about this. So it's possibilities, and then there's probabilities. So like you were just saying, it's definitely possible that a girl that's out there making her bread and doing things like you over here. You said you got a business, Erica. I know you got a business, and I'm sure you ladies is making money, self-sufficient. Besides her, she about to have a hot girl summer. But so I know that it's possible for a girl to be out there and shoot for the stars, go out there and get it, and still hold on to her feminine traits. It's definitely possible. But wouldn't you say that the person that can really hold on to those feminine traits, those 3 that the man look for, wouldn't you say it's more probable for the girl that's not? Okay.
100%, yes.
So
if she's making, my argument, if she's making some sort of money, my thing is like the women that stay home and don't make any money and they rely on the man, a lot of times you don't realize what happens behind closed doors. They be depressed too. They're worse because they're the ones that are like, damn, I gotta ask my man for $20 today to go here. Damn, I gotta do this, and he's gonna bitch at me for this, even if he got bread. Like, I promise you, I've seen it happen.
So yeah, I get what you're saying.
So it's
you're
like,
talking.
dude, they're stressed too. They're a bad time too. Like,
Yeah.
I'd rather make my own money and not have to worry and stress you out, bro. But you should handle it because you're the man.
So you're speaking from more of like a
The average man.
not even the average.
You're speaking from the average woman.
No. You're speaking from your own person, like a subjective view,
personal experience.
A personal experience. And generally speaking, men, when they're dating a woman, we don't care if our woman asks us for like money or finances and stuff like that, because that's like a burden on us anyway. We already know that if we're dating a woman, we are dating her under the circumstances of that we have to provide and protect for her. That's like just a general manly thing that we all know. Now, of course, there are exceptions to the rule where them broke niggas, they be wanting a shorty to pay for everything. They be wanting to, they like, oh, you asking for more? Oh, they complaining. So I understand
take care
that.
of the tip.
But it's still like, that's a possibility. It's not a probability. I would say those girls just chose the wrong nigga.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't have
Absolutely.
the average man.
Erica, listen.
Who's rich?
Like you just said, I would just say that those females chose the wrong guy because
They act like they got bread in the beginning.
No,
they
because
tell you stay home.
Listen, real quick. Listen,
Come on.
because if you met a real a guy that really a nigga that really got it, a nigga that really got it, and he told his girl to stay home. He told her to stay home because he know she's well taken care of regardless. When you want to go get your nails done, you want to go get your hair done, you want to go eat, you want to buy clothes, you want to buy shoes, you want to go out with your girls, you can do it.
They gotta ask permission.
No, you can do it. That's
permission.
It's a difference. You don't have to ask permission. You can do it.
You saying that though? That's you saying.
But that's
that.
what I'm saying. So that's
You-
why I
we
asked you
gotta go
earlier.
around for
Do you
everyone.
only attract broke niggas?
I'm not talking about me. I ain't asking permission to do nothing. I'm talking about regular women that I see day to day. I'm a woman that I'm friends with a lot of women, and a lot of them stay home, and a lot of them, the
lot
men
of
act
them
like
make
they got
terrible
bread in the
decisions,
beginning, and yeah, they made a terrible decision. Let me tell
So
you.
then don't blame it on the man. Blame it on them for making a terrible
Making
decision.
the wrong
But the
decision.
man
Yeah.
makes it
No, they
seem
are.
like
It doesn't matter what I make it seem like. You make the decision and follow what I
crazy.
make it
We
seem
gonna
like.
move it along. I get your point. You landing on your ground. You like,
like
nah. For
Nah,
my
she just-
son, this nigga gonna date a boss chick because all the traumas I've been through.
Yeah.
No, she
I
not.
can't
But that's the
trust
thing.
it.
She's not even saying she been through. She said all the traumas I seen these girls been
Yes.
through. Not even what she
That
been
too.
through.
yes,
So what you've
yes.
seen, you don't want your son to go through because you've seen it.
yeah.
Understandable. That's
Understandable.
understandable.
We gonna move
100%.
right along.
I agree. I wouldn't want my son doing that either.
So actually, just the question. let's see how no Fugazee you are with this one. What would you rate your scale from 1 to 10? Most feminine is a 1. Most masculine is a 10.
I'm like a 7-8.
You like a 9.5,
That's
10
fine.
grown ass man.
That's
What
fine.
you talking about? Big dog over there talking about nah niggas don't do nothing. I don't give a fuck what niggas talking about.
Okay, that's fine.
10.5, 11.
11. 11.
Big bro.
Yeah.
Relax, big bro.
Yeah. That's fine.
Big bro over there, you gotta relax.
Yo, chill.
Yeah.
Let's move
Nah,
on.
Erica, my dog, I fuck with her.
Yeah, Erica, she the homie. Karina, right?
Yeah.
So same question to you. Your son, would you prefer him to date a very feminine girl that's self-sufficient, she ain't broke, or a very, a boss babe girl that's out there getting it on her own? She's fairly non-agreeable.
I'm gonna go with the boss babe, but I think that they can be feminine.
What's the probability of a boss babe being feminine?
There is a good probability. The boss babe can be feminine.
Okay.
But I want, hopefully my son grows up to be, self-sufficient as well and be a provider as a man should. But,
Uh-huh.
She can help elevate that. Maybe they can grow together.
Okay. Do you think, you said maybe they could grow together.
Yeah, help each other out. Bounce off each other is...
Let me just ask you a personal question. Would you want a man that you would have to help motivate him and grow together? Or would you want a man that he's already built? Which one?
Okay, I want a man that's already built.
Okay, so now think about
But-
that. Hold up. Now think about that. So you want a man that's already built. Guess what?
Right.
You're not special. Every girl wants a man that's already built.
Okay.
Right? So since you want a man that's already built, think about if you didn't have a man that's already built. Think about the problems that comes with, right? Think about the how you would feel, just, all the problems that come with a man that you got to motivate him to get a job, motivate him to, to support you and the family, just motivate him to do things in life. Wouldn't you say those girls that are motivating their man tend to grow resentment of that man?
If he's,
Erica, your friend saying, yeah.
Okay, no, okay. I actually just had this situation. If he's
Okay.
lazy,
He lazy.
that's when the resentment hits, okay?
Okay.
But if he has that motivation, he's going out every day and he's at least trying, and I can see that, that determination in him, that's different.
Okay.
But if you're just sitting on my couch and you're lazy as shit,
Your couch.
okay?
Yeah, so
Her couch.
My
Her couch is crazy.
and you're being lazy as shit, yes, I will resent you and you gotta go. And you're
Yeah.
making me feel like I'm your man.
So what I'm saying, right? So there's like, how can I put this? Because I'm a man, right? You either have it in you to be motivated, because like a masculine male, we are self-motivated. We don't need things to happen in the world and we trying to garner motivation from, different areas. It's in us. It's in me to be a protector, a provider, and a leader. It's just in me to do that.
You either
The
got that
studio
dog
that
or
you're
you
in,
don't.
no one told me, no one believed in me. This entire podcast, I had a whole lot of naysayers.
Yeah.
No one believed in me. I did it on my own. I needed no motivation. I go to the gym every day. You think I feel like going to the gym? No, I didn't want to go to the gym today before I came here, but I still went to the gym. So masculine men, we don't need any outside motivation. We don't need our woman in our ear like, oh, do this, do that. We are already just motivated.
You have that like woman that supports you and is like,
Yeah.
all right, like, do you need help? What do you like? I
Yeah,
feel
she
like
could-
that is a feminine trait,
I say
though.
this. So women don't build. Women, no woman has never built a man ever on the face of this planet.
Okay.
Women wait at the finish
don't know,
line and they
but okay.
smash the winners. So think about it.
I don't know about that.
I'm just be honest. Women don't. Okay, so
the re-
have you
Don't believe
ever?
that.
Well,
Disagree.
let's paint a picture. These are facts. I'm gonna give a statistic now, so I can paint a picture. So all there's the most two richest women in the world. They receive their riches from divorce. Think
Is
about
that
that.
true, though?
No, let me stop. Let's bring it back. Rewind. Let's bring it back. The most two richest women in the world receive their income from divorce. That means that their man already had it in them to go out there and get it. You feel what I'm saying? So they became the richest women in the world
Don't
by
argue with him.
divorcing that nigga.
Don't
So
argue
they
with him.
Garnered that income. So what I'm saying is that it's just, and it's not just men. Well, I'll say this. Men are less coachable than women because we are non-agreeable creatures, right? So if I can't motivate my own homie to do it, you as a female, you think you're gonna motivate? If anything, you're gonna demotivate him because you're giving him pussy. He nothing. It's like it's demotivation. It's like it's the opposite of it. Like normally when niggas get with a girl, they actually get a little bit more lazier.
Okay.
You get what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
So like, think about it. You in a relationship when before y'all niggas move in, he out there getting it, he hustling, he doing his thing. Once you move in with the nigga, he go that little dad gut.
I don't
You know what I
agree.
mean?
No,
He fall
no.
off a little bit. Generally speaking, that's what happens.
Generally, yeah, but from at least my
Your perspective,
relationship,
your relationship. Okay.
and I just got out of one. Okay, and I'm gonna say at least the past two I've had. I mean, for example, the one I just had, right?
Yes.
When we met, I'm not sure how he was making his money, but I agree with you. He became more lazy, but he
Okay.
ended up just being on the couch, not doing shit. And then I
On
said,
whose couch? Yours or his?
on my couch. And I had to, I'm not going to have that. So you're going to
so
get
the
up.
reason
'cause
why
if
you
I
broke
have-
up with him,
No, because of me, he actually ended up getting his ass up. He bought, I don't want to say exactly what because, but he ended up buying.
actually, this is perfect. Keep going.
He ended up buying. Okay, you know what? He ended up starting a business.
Okay, so
he had
this
to go
man,
through
he-
school, get licensing. Started a business.
Yep.
We're no longer together, but guess what? He has way more money right now than he ever did in his life.
And in the
Because of
beginning.
you.
Hey, no, guess what? No.
I mean, I definitely pushed him.
Karina.
He wasn't. No, it was
Karina, look,
he wasn't
question
going to
for
do
you.
it.
Look at me. We A and B conversation real quick.
Don't see me out,
look,
dog. What the fuck you talking?
He's mad at me
You
over here.
listed
So.
all of these things.
Jeez.
We got to have a logical conversation here, right?
Okay.
You listed all of these things that the guy did while he was in a relationship with you, and you still broke up with the nigga. So this is what I'm saying, right? Like ladies, you got to think about it. A man that's already built is just genuinely more attractive to the female.
I
You feel
agree.
what I'm saying?
I agree.
Because like you don't want to Bob a Builder a nigga.
100%.
Because when you Bob the Builder a nigga,
I am Bob
it's
the
like,
Builder.
You Bob the Builder a nigga, but you grow resentment there. It's not like
Cause it's like your son now, not your companion.
They are our sons.
So think about it. So
We all
look, the
got
question
kids.
is, and now let's bring all of this up because we're gonna make it concise. The question was, what would you want your son to date? Would you want him to date a boss babe
I got
or
you.
a feminine girl? And then you said that the boss babe can still be feminine, right?
Yeah.
That's what you were saying.
Yeah.
And then my argument was that. What's the probability of a boss babe being feminine? And not only that boss babe that's there, one, your son wouldn't really be attracted to that. And then two, you went to argue that, I would have my son deal with that girl because she could always lift him up. But I'm telling you, the probability is high that she'll grow resentment for that dude.
And I agree, but I'm just saying, like, he dated a boss. He dated a feminine girl before me and didn't have shit. he dated a boss babe, I guess.
The thing is, you still
100%,
left him.
But I loved him.
Because this is not a podcast about how we are doing individually.
Right.
This
Right.
is a podcast about
About
how we are doing
relationships.
together.
100%.
Obviously,
but
that
being
didn't work
feminine
out.
with certain men will just lead to both of you sitting on the couch and being two lazy potatoes. I don't know
agree.
what to say. I mean,
Yeah.
had I
fair
been,
enough.
this is the thing. I would want nothing
Actually,
more
I will
but to
argue
be
that.
that
Let me
feminine
argue
woman.
that a little bit real quick.
But like sometimes certain men, like you said, like they do not allow us to be as feminine as we like. You think I want to sit there and be like, listen, you have to do this and stop being a loser and do this? No, like I would love for you to come here and be like, yo, babe, this is what it is. Tell me what to do. Perfect. I'll do it. What do you want, Bill? Like,
Okay, so
allow me.
I got an argument here for you, right? So here's my argument. You said something.
question.
You said that, well, a girl that's very feminine getting with a lazy guy, it
He
just
gets
wouldn't
bored.
work. It'd
It's true.
be two lazy people. It'd be basically two feminine lazy people
And yes.
being there. So here's my argument.
Period.
I disagree.
Okay.
You know why I disagree?
Why?
Is because femininity is the energy that men actually need.
100%.
Right? It literally like gives us that energy to go out there and get it. Because if she's very feminine and docile and supporting me and stuff like that, that gives us the energy and the actually, let's say, motivation now to go out there and make some. Because we know that, okay, I'm not only, like if I'm lazy, I don't only have to just support me. I got this girl too. She don't got the mindset to really go out there and get it on her own.
Absolutely.
So now I have someone else that I have to take care of, which would then give the nigga a little bit motivation to get it on his own. But if he's talking to a boss babe, right, and she's already getting it on his own and he lazy, it's kind of like they competing. So it's even more toxic.
That's true.
That is true. That is true. But it just
There's no but after that.
Yeah.
That is
There
true
is
part.
no
There's no but after
some
that.
men
I think I
are
cleaned
just
That is true. It's
competing for a bad bitch position with
Oh,
me.
so niggas is competing with you for bad bitch position.
Yes,
You
and
know
I
what? You
feel
need
like
to
some
not
of
be
them
with that
want to
nigga.
be
Reevaluate that.
Some of
Some
them
men
are
are
just
feminine.
feminine, and I can't. And I'm
Absolutely
Ladies,
and
correct.
I'm not. Once again, this is
Go
not
ahead.
every man. Like,
Some men are feminine.
if the right,
You're
but
correct.
I'm saying if it is a man that's already built and he's like he got it going on and he's a provider, like that real man mindset, then of course go with the feminine woman,
real quick.
whatever. But
There's no man. There's no guy that you're gonna say that there's a man that you have to build up. You cannot build up a man. He's already built up.
Yes.
right, and I don't think that we're
If you-
necessarily building them up like.
No. When you
From
say in a
scratch
sentence,
to-
build up, I build up a man. No, you don't do that. You build up a boy. You can
Okay.
raise a boy.
But
You
I
can
think
be a mother to a boy.
But people
You
motivate
can't.
each
You
other.
can't build
That-
a man. I'm
Don't-
already that. I'm already
Don't
that.
partners motivate each other though?
Motivation is different from
in
building
different
up.
ways.
I'm not-
So,
Motivation
well,
is different
let's
from
move
building
on.
up.
Let's move on to
Okay.
end it right here with
Motivation
yourself.
is different from building up. Though.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah. When you watch this back, I think you'll understand what I said. But
I understand what you're saying. I'm just
He
saying
said,
that
when you see this shit twice, you'll
sometimes
know.
that feminine woman that just sits home and needs to ask for every little thing. Let me tell you something. The man will get bored. Okay,
Nah.
The
he's gonna be
definition of
like, oh
feminine
well,
is crazy.
so
she needs me for every little thing.
No.
You know what? Here's this hot ass bitch.
Corinne,
Let me go to
let
her.
me make this last
No.
statement, then we got to move it to you. Let me just tell you,
No.
Karina, look.
The boss babe can be feminine.
Okay,
as well.
great. So I don't think you understand. Opposites attract for a reason. Right?
okay.
So opposites just attract. Magnets, you got the plus, you got the negative. So masculinity and femininity, right? Femininity holds so much power. Why would we want the more like the boss babe? It just doesn't make sense. But anyways, let's just move on. You'll watch it back. What's your name again? I forgot after all this talking.
Haley.
Haley. Sorry, Haley.
Karina. Erica.
Do I have to repeat the question? Or you think you know it? I'll repeat it for you.
Okay.
For the audience too. Because we're just doing a whole lot of talking. So do you have any kids?
I don't.
You don't. You said you're 23, right? Okay, cool. So let's just say your son, he's 30 years old. He worked on himself. He came a man of, an accomplished man. He accomplished some things in the world. And he has two choices, right? The one choice is a boss babe. She's out there getting it. You got that choice. The other girl is very super feminine. She's not no boss babe. She's just self-sufficient. Which one would you want your son to choose?
I
for a
would
long-term relationship?
definitely want him to choose the feminine woman
Okay, and why?
because I know that I would raise my son up to be completely self-sufficient, and hopefully, you know, he would look for what I instilled in him as a mother, you know. Because
Okay.
I myself am a very feminine woman in the
Okay.
values that I see as well.
Cool. So now rate your femininity or masculinity. Femininity, the most feminine you could be is a 1, or the most masculine is a 10. Where would you be at?
I'd definitely say a 1.
Okay. What you think? She said it too. She said a 1. I think she's pretty feminine.
I believe everything she says. She has a feminine voice. She's so
She said I
soft
believe
spoken.
everything she said.
She is.
Yeah, I would say you're fairly feminine. I don't know about a 1. But you're,
Maybe a 1.5.
yeah, somewhere you're pretty
1.2.
feminine. You're pretty feminine too. And I'm not saying you other ladies aren't feminine at all. I just noticed
saying
things
y'all-
about these two.
Nah.
It's literally fine.
Erica
Yeah,
is
it's okay. I'm
Erica
looking at
is Tupac's daughter.
Going to the court,
It's fine. I'll be
Thug-
balling with that
Thug
on
life.
Saturday.
National Center.
Thug life.
Fine.
We need another five. We need a fifth man, right? For the ball team?
Erica, we need a 5th man on our basketball team if you want to play.
Count me in.
We got you.
Send me the phone. It's cool.
Well, I have a question for you.
It's fine.
Okay. Wait.
Tanera, no.
No, we gonna get to her. So you said you answered. You said you're 1. Okay. Cool. What question you got?
What's your definition of femininity?
Yeah.
Definition of femininity. That is an interesting, good question.
I was actually going to follow up and say, sorry not to cut you off or anything.
Sure.
but
On your ass.
I think femininity goes more than just like makeup or how you dress or anything like that. Like femininity,
Yeah.
anything like that. Like anything superficial, that's just something you put on every day and you take off every day as well. Like
Yeah.
femininity is like something that's instilled in you. It's in your character. It's in the way you speak, the way you move, the way you do things, and the values that you
Talk to him,
hold
Hannah.
high.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she pretty much just answered it. But if you want me to give my own definition, I would say femininity is literally the entirely opposite of masculinity. So it is soft, soft-spoken. It is pretty much silent, but not, what's the word?
Agreeable.
Not, it's silent, but it's not like you don't have a voice, right? So you do have a voice, but feminine girls know when to speak. You feel what I'm saying? And as you could see, like these two right here, that's why we could literally we could notice it because we're very masculine. So we know like who's super, super feminine, and they didn't interrupt at all. And I'm not saying you didn't either, but I just pointed it out. Amanda, all right, maybe. Well, who
Let me
knows?
hear what Amanda got to say. Amanda, go ahead. Speak your
But
mind.
yeah,
beloved.
so that would be my definition. It's the opposite of masculinity. It's soft-spoken. It's nurturing. It's caring. It's loving. It is. It's a cheerleader too, because you got to think about it. Usually, feminine girls, even with their own friends, they're always like positive, give positive affirmations. They're just like a positive vibe. They're not going to be extremely so negative. It's the opposite of all of that. So that's what I would say.
So to sum this all up, he's saying all of you are feminine. Some of you just have masculine energy sometimes. That's all.
Yeah.
That's it. He's not calling you a boy, Erica. It's okay.
I don't know. Erica may be a nigga. I'm playing with you. I'm playing with you, Erica. I'm playing with you. You had another question though, or no?
No, I didn't really have a question. I just feel like the definition of femininity within this conversation is a little bit askew.
So
what do
what's
you think the definition
Yeah,
is?
there you go.
So
That was my question.
Some of what you said I agree with, but a feminine woman is not a woman that's just going to shut up and take it. So you can be very feminine and be a strong-minded.
Yeah, we
human
never
being.
said that though.
But I'm saying you can be feminine and still be a strong-minded human being, right? Like a man does want a woman that is going to be feminine, but that doesn't mean he doesn't want a strong counterpart, right? Because when you are going through this world with your partner, you want someone that's going to stand beside you strongly in what you both decide. Now, in terms of what you're going to decide, you don't want someone that's always going to say, if he's the head and he's the lead, you have to trust him, right? You have to trust that he's going to lead you in the right direction. You have to trust that, he has a head on his shoulder, and you say, okay, I'm going to follow your lead. However, she also has to be strong in where you're going with you. So it doesn't have to be oh, she's just gonna lay down and she's shut up and be silent. No, I'm gonna speak my mind. However, if I've chosen you to lead us, then I trust you.
So just piggybacking on what you said, right? If you chose your leader, right? You chose your leader. What?
You're not speaking your mind.
Right, there you go. That you just contradicted yourself by saying that. I chose my leader to speak my mind. It's
Wait. A good leader knows how to listen. A good leader knows how to
But
listen.
I'm leading.
They're not dictators. That's the difference.
Absolutely, but the thing
There's a
is,
difference between a leader and a dictator. So a good leader knows how to listen.
Tanera, listen.
And if you value your woman and you think that she was a good partner to choose, then you will value her opinion.
Absolutely, and that's the same vice versa. If you value your man, then you're following my lead.
Right, but if I have questions,
So if I make if you follow my lead, I make the path. I lead the path. You're following me. Your opinion is value, but it doesn't count. You're following my lead.
value, love.
Yeah, it's value.
No.
That means I hear what you're saying, and I might take it into consideration. But we are gonna do what I'm doing. And you're gonna follow me because I'm the leader. You're gonna follow. Now if I feel like the path I'm leading down, there's something that's stopping me, or my path may be obscured, then I may think about what you said. But first and foremost, you're gonna follow me. I'm the leader. We're gonna go my way. This is the way we're gonna go. And I'm not saying that what you say doesn't count. What I'm saying is you're gonna follow me because I'm the leader, right? So you're gonna follow what I'm doing. So in your head, you can say you can have a million things that you think of what it is. You're still gonna follow the leader.
Let me see if you agree with this, right? Because we said something that triggered every girl on here. So when we say speak your mind, right? Because I say, well, a woman that has a leader, he's leading, she wouldn't be speaking her mind.
Right.
So speaking her mind has a negative connotation to it, right? Because it's more like, oh, whatever you think, and you're just gonna be just saying it. So that's why we don't want that. So if you're saying by speaking your mind, you just loose with the tongue, we don't want that.
I'm not saying that when you're, just down his throat.
I get it, but
whatever.
do you agree with what I said?
No,
then?
I
Okay.
agree, but that's the same thing as choose your battles. That's if you choose an intelligent woman, right?
Yeah.
So she can be feminine, but she can also be intelligent.
We took a little break, guys, but the ladies had to go to the restroom. Really, with just these two. Put the camera on them. Blame it on those two. But we got about a half hour left, so we're gonna have a little bit of fun here. Amanda says she has some questions. What you got? Ask your question.
Oh God. So I have a few questions, but we're gonna start with this one. Why do men cheat with women below their women's value or looks or value? All of that.
Okay, Kev, you can go first.
Oh, he gonna just pick me out and say, Kev, go first.
Yes.
First of all, black men don't cheat. Let's just get that out the way. Don't ask me no cheating questions. I'm black. Black men don't cheat. Thank you. Next.
Yeah, let's get real. So the question was, ask it again. I'll answer it. Go ahead.
So why do men cheat with women less than their women?
Okay, so here's the truth. Men are only as faithful as their options, right? So generally speaking, a man doesn't have to like a girl to have sex with her.
Yeah.
A man can actually dislike a girl and still have sex with her. A man could actually hate a girl and clap them cheeks because it's a dominating act, right? So if you just look at that, right, you don't have to truly like someone because it's sex is dominating. We want to bust a nut. So that's why men have sex with girls that's less attractive than their main girl.
So why would you lose your main girl for a penny? Like, why would you lose a dime for a penny?
Oh, niggas like taking risk.
Black men
And
don't
not only that,
cheat.
right? When it comes to cheating in a man, right? Because that's what we're speaking of. We're speaking of a promiscuous man. He has a girl. He's being dishonest with the girl.
Yeah.
And
That's
he's
not a
out there
thing.
cheating, right? So pretty much I'm saying that, like, you can't fathom it because you're looking at it from a female's lens, right?
Yeah.
So you cheating on your guy, you're going to be worried about losing your man. Because your primary value is your sexuality. That's a fact.
Right.
It's sexuality, which encompasses femininity, sex, beauty. It encompasses all of that. So your primary value to the man is your sexuality. So if you give up your primary value, one, you're going to feel bad yourself.
Yeah.
Right? But guess what? That's not our primary value. Our primary value is protecting, providing, and provisioning. I'll take a bullet for you. but I'll smash her. Make
Yeah,
sense?
crazy.
So that's why niggas cheat and cheat with girls that don't look as good. Got another question?
I have a lot.
But did I answer that for you?
Yeah, you
Good?
did,
All right,
you
cool.
did. Do you think messaging another girl is considered cheating?
For a man?
Yeah. Like on Instagram, like you
Cooley,
look good,
Cooley,
hearting another girl.
Let me answer that.
Go ahead.
You want to answer?
Black men don't cheat. Are you kidding me?
true.
Do you know what
All
I'm
right,
saying?
I'm done with
All
you.
right, so
He's
yeah,
done.
I'll answer the question.
You're done. You're done.
Goes over here
He
in the
said he's
corner.
done. Yeah, so
You gotta understand English.
I'll say it like this, right? So if I'm going to compare, guys, keep it down a little bit, right? Because I'm trying to answer a question. I need to think about it. So your question is, a guy messaging a girl on Instagram, is that cheating, right?
Yeah.
So I would only have to compare it to a woman doing the same thing, and let's see if it's the same, right? Here it goes. Let's start with the woman first. A woman messaging a guy, she has a man, and she's messaging a guy, that is 100% treason. That's cheating. Right?
Yeah.
The reason why it's cheating is because women, when they speak to another guy from the jump, right? The guy that she chooses to reply back to, he had to qualify for her, even with a reply. You know why? Because I'm sure you and all of you other ladies got a lot of unread DMs, right?
Yeah.
And not only that, you got a lot of unread messages, and you got a lot of messages of guys that you opened up and you didn't reply at all. You get what I'm saying? So you got ones that you didn't even open and ones that you did open but you didn't reply. But guess what? You know the nigga with the blue check mark. You know the nigga with the.
Well, now you can buy a
click
check
on his. I guess you could buy it, but you could tell if it's real.
Yeah,
right?
Somebody bought it?
The nigga with the blue check mark, the nigga with, when you go to his page, he has an athletic build. He seems attractive, right? That guy you're going to reply to, right? So think about that, right?
Depends.
So
but yeah.
So think about. I'm going to break it down to you versus a man versus a woman. So women have the ability of choice because you have a whole lot of options. So since you have the ability of choice because you have a whole lot of options, that means that you disqualified a whole lot of other people and you chose the message back Tyrone. So you cheated because you truly have something something about Tyrone. You know what I mean, made you message him back. Now men, on the other hand, we shoot darts because guess what? We're the ones messaging females usually.
Yeah.
Right? But sometimes if the man value is high enough, girls will be in his DM too. But men, we don't have those many options, right? So
Shit, me.
we kind of take what we can get. We're as faithful as our option. Make sense? So think about it. So since we kind of take what we can get, we don't have that emotional investment off the front end.
Yeah.
On the other hand, you don't take what you can get because you already disqualified a lot of niggas, but you chose Tyrone. So that means that you have a more emotional investment right off the front. So that means
Like,
that
what
you
is it about
cheating.
Tyrone? What is
Tell
it
me I'm
about
spitting.
him?
This nigga snapping it. Yeah, I'm spitting.
Would you want your girl to like delete Instagram if you're getting married?
That's a different question.
Okay.
Me, I don't care. Yeah, my girl could have
Yeah.
Instagram cheat. Like it's
Yeah,
totally
yeah,
fine.
Tell me I'm spitting right now.
Another question?
I got a lot. Hold on.
This
one,
is all
one
for
more,
guys,
one
so let's
more,
get
one
it
more,
out.
and
Let's
I'm
get it out. All
done.
right, come on, go ahead.
Get all the questions out. It's up.
How long after a breakup should you start dating again?
Tomorrow.
Okay, let's go around with this one for everyone.
Yeah, let's do it
Cool.
for everyone.
Don't
now.
ask me. I'm just telling you now. Do not ask me.
Let's go with,
No, you gotta. Let's start.
Do
let's
not
start
ask
with
me.
You. How long should you wait after a breakup with hooking up with another guy or
Start hooking. You could say hooking up or dating.
sex?
Like
Dating?
actually like have feelings for okay, hooking up. Whatever.
yeah, let's just say sex.
hooking
Smash it.
up.
How long should you wait after a relationship to smash another nigga?
I think it's definitely like a person-to-person basis. You know, like how ready are you to give yourself to someone else? You know, like are you able to give your full
Yeah.
self to someone if you're still connected to someone in the past?
But you about to have this hot girl summer, so.
That has
Yeah.
nothing to do with that. This hot girl summer is about me.
Oh,
Talk your shit, Haley.
Okay. So you kind of dodged the question with that one. So like would you wait? Speaking about you, like would you wait? A month, 2 months, a year,
Probably at least 6 months.
at least 6 months. Okay. Okay, you'll wait 6 months.
Yeah.
Wait.
All right, so let me do a
Let's be
scenario.
concise on the question.
Go ahead.
You'll wait 6 months to date again or to start
To
having
smash
sex?
again.
I don't have casual sex.
That's not casual. That's not casual. Casual is like one night stand sex. That's what casual sex is like. Hey,
Well,
I
for
met
me, like
you.
dating is either like we're like dating,
Dating.
or
So
we're
you gotta-
nothing.
so basically
it's
you-
either super serious or it's nothing.
So basically, you saying you got to be dating and talking to somebody for 6 months before he get the box. That's
No, he
basically
was
what you're
asking me how long to wait to even talk to somebody else. I'm saying 6 months to even wait to even talk to somebody else.
After a
Question
breakup,
for you, real quick. You spoke about this hot girl summer, right?
yeah, she was capping.
Lukewarm girl summer.
Oh, now lukewarm.
No, it was lukewarm. She said she switched it before.
She did switch it before.
She switched it before.
Have you ever had a lukewarm or hot girl summer before?
I have not.
You
She
haven't.
don't even know
Okay.
what
And
that
didn't you said your last relationship ended when?
My last relationship ended in October.
Okay, so you're fairly single. You've been single.
Not even a
for-
year.
Not even a year.
Well,
yet.
no, I was dating someone for a short period of time.
So you've been single for 8 months.
I've been single for like a month.
Wow,
but-
you
no,
still in a
because
relationship?
we
if you
were-
ask me,
We were dating for like 2 months. It didn't end up working out. So
Okay.
that just ended. And then hot girl summer.
so really
okay.
that wasn't really dating. 2 months, 60 days is really not dating. 60 days is still
To
on
me,
you
it
on a
was.
trial.
Yeah.
You still on a trial.
Yeah, I'm
You
getting
To me,
to
it
a point with
was.
this though, right?
Situationship.
All right, so you said that you haven't had any hot girl summers in the past. You said that you dated the guy recently that just ended a month ago, and you were only dating him for 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
And now the question is, how long would you wait to date another guy after a breakup? You said you would wait 6 months. It kind of correlates from, see why you said 6 months, because your last true relationship was in October. Then 3 months ago, you was with the other nigga. Okay, cool. Fair enough.
Timeline.
See if I
adds
can
up.
catch you slipping. She's been fairly no Fugazi. Moving on to you, Karina.
I think it depends. Number one, how long was
How
that
long? Yeah,
relationship?
give a time frame. Wait,
How long was that relationship? Like 2 months? Then
Then I'm back
put
outside.
no,
Wait,
no,
wait, no.
put it like
Because
this.
she had one for 60 days.
You were in a
Haley had a
3-year
60-day relationship.
Yeah. 3 years. It's her question.
3-year
Nah.
relationship.
3-year relationship. How long you gonna wait for Karina?
Haley.
if it's a 3-year, I
Don't
mean,
count.
okay, this is the thing with long relationships, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you're over it. For like you're still in it for maybe like a year, but you could be over it already. Like, you know, I've had like long ones where it's like the last like year or so, I'm like, all right, I just cannot wait to get out of this, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like when it's like beating a dead horse type of relationship towards the end, you know, whenever your heart says, let's go, you go. I mean, I don't think there's a timeline on it. It's like, if
1
you're,
month, 2 months.
No, I would say you definitely need to heal first, because if you jump right into it, I mean,
It's Amanda's question. She need a time frame. How many months or how many days?
I would say like a good 3-4 months.
Okay, so you said 6 months, 3, 4.
3,
What about
4.
you, Erica?
Is it's a 3-year relationship? For
3-year relationship. That's what
3-year
I mean.
I
relationship.
think it just depends how toxic it was. I don't
Yeah.
know. It depends how long it takes you to heal. Everybody heals different.
Yes.
Somebody could heal in a day. Somebody could heal in 6 months. Also,
I'm saying.
you never know when you're gonna meet the person that you're supposed to meet. There's no time limit to nothing. I could break up with you today and find my soulmate tomorrow. That has nothing to do with it. If I'm healed, I'm healed. If I'm not,
I got a question.
So
I got
just
a
give a
question.
time frame real quick.
But,
I got a question real quick.
I know. Hold up. Just give it, because I wanted to be concise. Time frame. So she said 6. She said 3
But
to
she gave
4.
a time frame. She's saying if it's tomorrow, then it doesn't matter. That's what I'm trying to say.
There isn't
So
one.
let
you
me ask a
believe that
question.
it is in a time frame.
No, when
So
we're
it could be the
breaking up,
next day.
You break up, you're done.
Oh,
Done.
damn.
So,
You
so
trying-
you control
Streets.
You control.
Food for the streets.
You control how you feel, your heart emotionally. You control that.
Yeah.
So one day you could be in love, and if this guy break up with you, next day you be like, I'm not in
No,
love
I
anymore.
said it depends how long it takes a person to heal. So it depends how toxic it was. If my last relationship toxic, needs some time to heal.
But toxic also
But-
means you were in love. It was just bad things
Yes.
going on while you were in love.
Yes.
So you can't just turn off the in love switch tomorrow because y'all broke up.
Of course.
It don't work that way.
Yeah, but somebody else could. You never know.
Erica, I got a question for you, right? So you said that the last time we had you on the show, it was complicated. Talking to a nigga, you know, he was hitting it every now and then, but he was inadequate. So you ain't. Of course, the nigga hitting it every now and then. Every now and then.
Okay, go ahead.
He ain't
Keep
getting
going. You
he ain't
can
getting
keep going.
pussy on a regular basis because he inadequate. But if he was adequate, I'm sure you'd be throwing it at him. So pretty much you just had that situation that ended and now you newly single, right? So you making the claim and you saying that a woman, it could be whenever she's emotionally healed, she can move on and she could be out having sex with someone the next day if she moved on.
I'm not
So-
saying a woman should go have sex the next day. I'm saying
Nah, but you did
there's
say
no
next
time
day.
frame
No
to-
time frame. But that is what you're saying. If there's no time frame, it could literally be the next day. So my question is, which is Amanda's question, trying to help her with this question, right? So so you just ended your relationship and now you newly single. My man back there want to take you out. What's up?
What does that mean? Like, what do you mean?
He want to take you out. What's up? You gonna move on? You just was in a relationship. He want to take you out. He told me. He texted me, send a text now. He want to take you out. You gonna go out with him?
Yeah. If I like him.
Word.
Yeah. What you
Okay.
mean? Yes. You think I'm gonna stop my life because I was just in a bad
Yeah.
relationship? No.
Okay.
I'm gonna move on with my
My
life.
dog, you good. You got the green light. I set it up for you.
Oh, we outside.
He got the green light.
So you shot
he
the
a hundred.
fuck out.
He 100. You
Blood
see how I
shot out.
connected that. I got you, bro. No names is in it. You 100. Okay, cool. You being no Fugazee. That was real. So, any other questions, Amanda? Wait. Did we
we
get
didn't
to
go
these?
with
Oh, we didn't get to y'all. Okay. Starting with you. So, the question from Amanda was, how
Generic?
long would, if you in a relationship, how long would it take, if that ended, how long would it take for you to move on to the next one and have sex with a guy?
Have sex with a guy.
Yeah, like.
I think like Haley said, you have to like give it time, give yourself time to like move forward, move past it.
Haley said 6 months.
Yeah, I mean, I was in a relationship for 10 years. I didn't date for 2.
You didn't date for 2 years.
You didn't date
After
for
that.
So you
Yeah.
didn't have sex for 2 years.
No, I didn't date for 2 years.
Oh,
Girl, you
yeah, I don't know
lying,
about
bro.
that.
That's the crazy
First of all,
part.
it's real easy to not have
No,
sex
no,
with.
no.
Yeah, because you would get
Seriously.
20 toys, but if a guy got a toy, we
Seriously.
would
You get the
That's
rose.
what it is, though.
You get
The toys do what they do.
All right, so I don't know about that.
No, I'm
Now you get the rose.
I respect it.
I just
Yo,
feel like,
air,
I just
air,
feel like you
air
have to give
pound.
yourself
Air
time
pound, I respect
Let her
to
speak.
move
Go ahead.
past. You have to give yourself time to move past whatever emotions, unpack that baggage. Because
Absolutely.
regardless of what you think, I'm gonna tell you what I know. There's baggage. So
Absolutely.
unpack that baggage so you're not taking that into the next situation, and then you can move forward.
So what would be the time frame? Still need a. Is
I
it
would
no
say at
limit
least
like her, or
if-
is it some months?
I
She
think
said already
it's,
like Haley.
it's got to be at least like a couple months. Like I don't think you can unpack it like
Couple could be
immediately.
2. We got 2, 3, 4. What you mean?
Like 3 to 6, I think.
3 to 6. Okay,
is
cool.
minimum.
I think Karina, you kind of said like 3 to 4. Okay,
That's a
cool.
double. What, 3 months and 6 months is double.
Well,
So
it
you
depends
gotta
how
pick
long the
one or other.
relationship. It depends how long the
It's
relationship.
like saying 5 years or
It
10
depends
years.
how long the relationship is, and then like Erica said, sometimes, or was it you that said it? Sometimes women leave the relationship mentally before they leave it physically.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You know what
That's-
I'm
but that's damn near every time.
So now I have a different
Correct.
question. So y'all keep digging holes.
yeah,
With more information y'all say. Now let's go off of what you just said. You said sometimes women leave a relationship mentally before they leave physically. I would say
vice versa.
every time they leave
Yes.
mentally first before they leave physically.
Correct.
So now
Finally.
think about this, right? Because we're gonna make this podcast called No Fugazi for a reason. I've been active listening to everything you ladies been saying, right? So a lot of you ladies been talking about, well, I need to wait until I am healed. I need to wait until I'm emotionally there to move on. But then, so think about that. You need to wait before you're emotionally healed. You need to wait until all of this stuff, right? But the facts is what I just submitted that you already mentally left this nigga. So what are you emotionally healing from?
Because sometimes it's just because you mentally left the relationship doesn't mean you're completely over the entire everything that you went through in that relationship. Does that make sense?
Sometimes
Absolutely.
true.
You have to
that
be
makes sense.
attached.
So
still.
so
That
it's
makes
still an
sense.
attachment, and it's still like muscle memory to be
Yeah.
with that person, especially depending on how long y'all been together.
Absolutely.
So until you move past that muscle memory as far as that person's default, and sometimes you still sleeping with that person because it's comfortable.
Yeah.
Because he was busting your ass, and you ain't trying to figure out if nobody else could bust your ass the way he busting your ass.
No, not even that. But it's
You
just
just
that.
said that. You still
if you're
do-
a
you still
woman,
having
if
sex.
you're a woman with a high sex drive, sometimes you might double back to your ex a little
not
bit
gonna add bodies.
sexually. Just
But it's not because of you. It's because of what he's
just
doing to
because
you.
it's comfortable.
Okay.
Because it's comfortable, and
So
because
admit
you
this,
do
admit
still have
this.
a little bit of feelings.
Okay, admit this.
Sometimes it takes you a little bit of time to move forward from that, and then because every man in here know what I'm talking about, because y'all be like, we broke up, but I'm still hitting it, so I still feel like she's kind of there. But then when she cut that off, then you be like,
But it's-
oh no, she's really done.
No, y'all, but listen,
Really done.
yo, real quick. The thing is with us,
True.
it's dominant for us.
Wait.
So we're gonna hit it as long as you let us. It's dominant for us. It's submissive for you. So as long as you let me hit it, you're giving it to me. I'm not giving it to you.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna.
No, I don't disagree with that. But
So what you said was when you said that it's totally.
that doesn't negate anything that I said, right? Because what you said is something completely different than what I said. Those are two different thoughts.
You're submitting to the man, regardless if you like me, we're in a relationship, you broke up. You giving me boxes, you submitting to me. I'm pounding your shit. You ain't pounding my shit. You understand that?
I would say this, right? Because there's a lot of stuff going on, but here's the truth, right? Women do move on emotionally before they move on physically, right? 50% of divorces happens, right? And 80% of those divorces are initiated by women. So that just means that women tend to get over men much faster, right? But on the opposite end, men, we're not ruled by our emotions like women. So we could smash another girl, but we won't leave you. You get what I'm saying? So y'all talking all this 6 months, 4 months, and all of this stuff. Yeah, it's possible some women operate like that, but I would say the majority of women, since they already emotionally left a man, whoever guy, since they have the choice to choose the guy, when they actually choose that guy, they not waiting 6 months. Like the nigga gonna hit in a couple weeks. And not only that, they usually have a
Talk to
backup
him,
plan
Erica.
anyway, right?
Yes.
So since you already left
E-money
emotionally with your
bags.
current man, you already started some type of emotional ties with
Talk your shit,
another
Erica.
man.
And you've been miserable for a minute, so you're hopping.
Facts.
You hopping into the
I
new thing.
have-
So
I have something to
You let that
women
nigga
don't wait that
spank
long,
your
but let
shit
me go to
ASAP.
her and then I'll go to you, Amanda. 'cause it's
Please,
your
I have a
question.
lot to say.
So, what do you think? To Amanda's question,
yes.
what's the question? Who's more likely to say it again, Amanda?
I got you, Amanda.
You got it.
Okay, go ahead. Answer it.
I forgot my
Answer it. She can
I got
go ahead, answer it.
Thank you for this
No,
question.
you're good, you're good.
Erica, pop your shit. I agree with you 100%, babe. Like, I'm a bartender, so I see
Yeah.
this so much.
You
Like,
see it
when
happen.
I'm behind the bar, a lot of females come in. I chat with a lot of the ladies. Da-da-da. It's girls' night. F him. He cheated on me. Da-da-da.
Yeah.
Guess what? I've seen a lot of girls leave with someone they just met. So, hey, do your thing.
that's what I was
Be
saying.
happy. Live life. Life is short.
Amen.
Yeah, I actually agreed with Erica's what you just said and Erica said, that's more probable to happen because she already emotionally left. Like men, yeah, we'll smash some cheeks, but we never gonna be providing for another girl. Like all you get is dick and that's it. You're not getting
Dick
my
and bubble
provision.
gum.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
And
women,
breakfast in
they
the
like
morning.
they give up the poon and everything. Like it's
Dick and
done.
bubble
They give
gum.
up their main agency. Because remember, ladies, your main agency
You're
is
born
your
with it.
sexuality.
You're born with it.
Like think about it. Let's just think about this, right?
Tell him.
When a nigga cheats or he gets with another girl, right? You don't. Besides the simps alone. Let's leave them out of it. We don't see men provisioning for their other girl, right? We don't see that men paying for the girl's bills and doing all because that's our main agency, protecting and providing. So when we cheat, we're not out there giving our resources to someone else. We just giving dick, which isn't our main agency. But your main agency is your sexuality. So when you cheat and you giving up sex. Of course, you're mentally, physically, you're everything out of this.
Emotionally.
Yeah, emotionally, it's like totally done.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So
So understand that.
Anyway.
you want to answer your own question, Amanda?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We just broke up this morning now.
Girls' night.
You know what that song?
Yeah.
No.
She
No, I'm really not. Okay, so
Yeah, let's
that was
go.
the song that came in my head.
Go ahead, Amanda.
Anywho's, you got like I'm not saying all men, but 90% would say you guys manipulate, you cheat, you abuse, you mentally abuse. Like you guys do all these things to women, and you were like, oh, I'm shocked she left me. God forbid she left me. Well, why did she leave? Why? Because of what you did, and then you're in shock, and then you think you guys are the good guys, and I'm like,
All right, so
and then when the girls leave, they cry. They send videos crying. They call your mom. They call your mom. They wait outside your house for hours. Then you gotta get a restraining order.
nah, listen,
Leave me the fuck alone.
Amanda.
It's personal. That's
Got
like
a
a
little
personal
personal.
type
That's not a
statement.
personal.
All niggas ain't out there
Okay.
abusing. What you said does happen, right? But it isn't probable. It's possible. Like, we do know that there are bad apples out there of guys. They mental, physically abuse the girl and don't treat the woman right. We know that that happens. But guess
It
what?
happens
Guess
more
what?
than everybody
No,
knows.
but guess what? Right? Even when that does happen, whose fault is it?
Both of them.
No. Whose fault is it?
The
so
men.
let me tell you. Let me, you look.
It's
Let me give you some game here, right?
Let's
so
hear it.
manipulation happens. So, well, I'll say this: someone can manipulate you, or you can manipulate yourself. And manipulation happens when you focus on the effects instead of going to the root, which is the cause. So, who holds the key to sex?
The woman.
So, right. So that means that guess what? She chose the wrong nigga.
Right.
So you was trying to go blame it on a nigga. Now, of course, he has some blame in it, yes.
Yeah.
But the root of it is that you had options, like you ladies do,
Okay,
and you chose the wrong nigga, the abusive nigga. So you wasn't.
But we don't know that in the beginning.
Of course, you don't know it.
Of course.
I'm not. Yeah, of course you don't know it. But what I'm saying is, because I have a daughter, right?
Yeah.
So as a father, I'm going to instill certain traits in my daughter to give her a perception of the male mind,
Yeah.
right?
That's my
So
niece.
she cannot be manipulated because
Yeah.
there are bad apples out there, right?
Yeah.
So since you have the power of choosing the guy, because you actually guys court you and come to you, right?
Yeah.
Women advertise themselves. They stay in one place, look pretty in the club. They don't really are the first ones to send a DM. You wait. So you wait and sit pretty, right?
Yeah.
You wait and sit pretty, and guys come to you. So it's the woman's job to choose to pick the right guy. So you got to look for certain signs. But the thing is that women see red flags, but they just choose to ignore them. So
Yeah.
let's not put all the you gotta
flag is a
put some
circus.
accountability on the woman, right? For an example, I'll give you an example so the ladies can understand it that maybe didn't understand what I'm saying. If I'm walking down the street and I'm flashing my $1 million and I get robbed,
Yeah.
do you think I have some accountability for me being robbed?
100,000%.
Okay, so that's what I mean by this. So
Yeah.
the root cause of it, like it's my $100. I'm operating and flashing it around in the streets. It's you are the woman, and you have the choice of choosing the guy, right?
Yeah.
So you need to be perspicacious, which just means be aware and choose the right guy.
Hey, yo, listen, bro. Listen.
That's how we change her.
I'm all
I
for
get what you're
I'm
saying,
all for
though,
everything
but
you just
yeah.
said, but I cannot agree with that. I don't give a fuck how much money I'm getting, how much jewelry I wear. If I can flash it all I want. That's like saying a girl can walk outside with a bathing suit on. It's okay for her to get graped.
It's not saying that it's okay. It's just
But
it's saying
what
that
you just said mean
It doesn't mean it's okay,
It
but
doesn't
how you
mean it's
carry
okay.
yourself is going to be how you're perceived by others. So if a woman walks around butt ass naked all the time, or if you're, let's say Instagram, right? You don't want to be over sexualized, but you're posting naked pictures on Instagram.
Okay.
So men are going to sexualize
Men
you.
are
So when you
gonna
get a
think you're a
sexual
hoe.
comment, just shut the fuck up about it because that's obviously
Absolutely.
what you wanted.
okay, but listen to this. Adam and Eve was butt naked. They didn't have no clothes on, right?
nigga, it was only them two.
They had no clothes on, right? They had no. But listen, I don't want to care. I don't care if it was only one or if it was two. They had no clothes on, right?
It's only them two.
So there's no such thing as if you're over sexualizing yourself. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. If you tell somebody clothes don't make the person beautiful, so that means I want to walk outside naked. So if this girl walk outside naked, that means you're telling me, oh well, she's putting herself out there to get raped or get
No, I'm not saying it's okay.
No,
to-
that's not a thing.
Well,
That's not a
here's
thing.
the thing, right?
That's not a thing.
So the world doesn't owe us understanding. The world doesn't owe us understanding in this world. It's up to us to be perspicacious enough to understand the world. So that means that there are bad people out there. You have to be aware that
Absolutely.
bad things are going to happen.
Yep.
So let me be smart enough to not put myself in certain situations where bad things can happen. So let me do certain things to mitigate risk. That's what life is about. So I get what you're saying. Yeah, it could happen, but it's just not. You still want to live a life to mitigate risk, to be safe as possible. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know, but like you don't
but,
always.
but the certain amount of clothes you wear should not be a life risking situation.
It's not saying that it should be. It's saying that
That's like saying I'm gonna go to the pool and see everybody in bikinis and think that I'm gonna do
we're
something
talking
crazy
about
to them because they're in
relationships.
bikinis
Yeah,
and the people are walking on the streets or not.
What's right and
you
what's
could have-
wrong doesn't make a difference to what is. Does that make sense?
it's amoral. Yeah, so we talking about what
Absolutely.
is. Yeah.
We're talking about relationships. So when you get in a relationship and you see someone and they're like acting so good and so amazing and whatever, and all of a sudden switch, right?
Yeah.
How can you predict that when they're being so amazing and so good and so loyal? And,
Well, there are certain things that you could catch.
yeah, you can't
But
predict
that's
that.
ideal, but like that's not how it really is.
So
Like,
as
it's
I'll say
life.
this, ladies, you of course.
You live and you learn.
We don't know the future, but guess what? I don't want to
Yeah.
date no hoe. I don't want to date a girl with a high body count. What's the reason
Yeah.
why? Think about why men don't want to date promiscuous women and take them seriously and give them a ring. Because like the probability is extremely high that she's gonna leave us. The probability is extremely high that she's not gonna be satisfied. So guess what? I'm perspicacious enough to stay away from the hoes and let me date a soft, feminine, submissive woman.
Yeah.
Make sense? So that's just like moving, like making choices in life.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, obviously,
mitigating risk.
you're not gonna date the neighborhood hoe, but
Yeah.
but I'm saying, like, what if you didn't know? Like,
Yeah,
she's
what
from
if
out of
she's
town. She's
But-
from out of town, and you don't know. And she's acting like such a good girl, and you've been with her
So-
for a year, and she's so amazing.
I'll say this.
And a year later,
Then you find
boom,
out.
she's fucking cheating on you with 5 dudes.
I'll say this, right?
Damn.
Same thing with hoes is the same thing as a broke nigga with no ambition.
Yeah.
I'll say this. There's 3 things that come out. The sun, the moon, and the truth. So it's gonna come
I like
out.
that
You feel
one.
what I'm saying? Like you're going to see
I like
that.
that one.
You just have to be
Yeah.
perspicacious enough to see those
You have
signs.
to wait and see. Wait some.
It's not really wait and see. It's about like think ladies, like you are truly more socially aware than men. Like
Yeah.
think about this. 1 in 3 men is either a virgin or hasn't had sex in a year between the ages of 18 and 30, right? So think about that.
Yeah.
That's 30% of men between the ages of 18 or 30 is either a virgin or celibate. Guess what that means? That means that men, generally speaking, aren't socially aware because obviously they're not being aware of what women are attracted to because then they wouldn't be a virgin, right? They'll get out there, get in the gym, make some more money. They'll instead of just talking to one girl and getting nervous and be like, oh, I don't want to talk to another one because I don't want to be shut down. They'll get some courage and know that it's a numbers game and to talk to many girls so you build up your confidence, so you understand women nature and stuff like
my
that.
way.
So yeah, I'll land my plane there. But any other questions, Amanda? You got a lot of good questions in there. One more question and then we'll do last thoughts.
Goodness gracious. How do you guys feel about dating a single mom?
Ooh, good question.
Yep. Or like a single father, let's say.
Okay, single mom, single
Like
father.
a parent in general.
Okay, single mom, single father.
Yes.
Let's start with you.
Well, at the point that I'm at right now in my life, you gotta have your own kids. You need to have your own kids.
Okay,
and I
so
also
you
want to
wanna-
see how you are as a father because I do have 2 children, right?
Okay,
So
makes
I
sense.
want to see what kind of father you are. I want to see if you're attentive. I want to see how you maneuver around that type of a circumstance because I do have children. So, like you said, I'm paying attention. I'm aware, and so with that, I like to leave as little variables as possible. Now, there's everything, you can't know everything, but you can pay attention and there are signs. And like when you're younger, you do like trick yourself. You do trick yourself.
Yeah.
And then when you realize that that's ridiculous, then you stop and you pay attention to the signs and you work your way backwards. What is the outcome that I would like? And so how do I maneuver to get myself to that outcome?
Got you. So yeah, you're looking for a single father then.
Yeah, absolutely.
You with it. That makes sense.
Absolutely.
Usually, you know, women that has kids, they want a man that has kids too, because then they know that
A man
he's
that
good with kids.
takes
so
care of
he's
his
gonna
kids,
be
not
like
just has them.
good with my kids too, and takes care of his
Yeah.
kids. Yeah, facts. We'll go to you. What about you?
So this is definitely like the first time I've ever dated anyone with children.
Okay.
I'm a nanny, so I obviously love kids.
Yeah.
Like I've been nannying for 10 years. I love children.
Oh, my nigga got 3 kids?
Three
He
piece.
put up 3.
3 piece in the
Oh,
biscuit.
damn. Okay, so you with it. All right.
I mean, to me, it really doesn't like make
Yeah.
a difference because I love children, but some people don't. And if you're not for children, I don't think you should be around somebody with kids because you need to treat children a certain way. So if you're not about kids, I don't
Yeah.
think you should be around it because it may annoy you or frustrate you, and children need a certain type of care.
Would you say a man having kids sometimes could make the man more attractive?
I think that's hot. Yeah, if you're
Okay.
a great daddy and you're great with your kids, like, wow, like you have a soft side I didn't know about, and that's really sweet.
Word. You want to answer your own question? We'll go to her.
Real quick, yeah, I want a single daddy.
You want a single? Oh, you want a single daddy? Okay.
Daddy.
So, you want
So I want a
okay,
single
all right.
daddy.
You want a single because you have a kid too.
I have a
so it
kid.
makes
I want
sense.
him to be
How
good
old is
with,
your
but he
kid?
has to be 18 months.
Oh yeah, you
So he
did
has
say
to
that.
know the shit I'm going through.
Okay.
It's a lot. He's a baby, so.
Haley.
Your turn.
Your turn.
I would definitely not want to date someone with kids.
Got you. And why?
I kind of envision a certain life for myself, and I
Uh-huh.
think like starting with somebody's leftovers is kind of just like not what I'm looking for.
Got it.
So you think a man
Like
with
I want to
kids?
start my own family, and I want that with a man that would like want to experience that first time with me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
there
get her
you go.
mindset.
You answered
She's
my question
traditional,
before I
so
even
she
asked
want to
it.
just start it from the beginning.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. So just another question. So you wouldn't date a man with kids, if you had the choice. But what if it was a man that's truly your type, right? But he had a kid, or maybe 2 kids max, 2 kids max,
Maybe 3.
But he's truly
3,
your
4.
type, and he's a good guy. Would you still do that?
I mean, for me, I know that I always have a choice. Like you said, women always
facts.
have
She
a
got
choice.
choices.
Like,
She yeah.
no, it's not even about how you look; it's how you view the world. Like
That is,
the
that's
world
exactly
is
how it's like.
wide.
You have choices.
Like
Yeah,
there's
you got
so
choice.
many people, and like there's no reason that I should settle with someone
that
that
has
doesn't have everything that I want. Just like I would want them to want everything that I am too.
okay.
You know.
So another question for you, real quick, because you're fairly young. Do you plan on getting married?
100%
Okay. What age would you want to be married?
right now.
Oh, right now. Okay.
ready.
Cool.
Wait, at 23, you would want to be married right now?
How?
No. Actually, I'm gonna leave her alone. She's speaking good stuff. Your you seeing the
she's-
world in the right way. Let's leave
She
her
is
alone.
no Fugazi
Let's
right
go to
now.
you.
She's the most no Fugazi
Yeah.
here.
She's seeing the world in the right way. We're gonna leave you good. Karina.
Ideally, I don't want to date anyone with a kid, like she said, pretty much.
How old are you again?
27.
You bet your time right now. You better date a nigga with a kid.
My time is not running out, and once again,
You think?
ideally,
We'll get into this.
I'm saying ideally,
Yeah.
I would like for a man to experience it with me for the first time.
True.
Okay.
Okay.
If it is somebody that we have a great connection
Selfish.
and we like you, how is that selfish?
Because
And
you
I
want.
should be selfish though.
No,
should
you
be.
can't
I
be
should be.
selfish in
What
a
do you
relationship
mean?
where you're with a real man.
Well, it's
This
what,
is
what
before
picking
we're
though.
in the
It's-
But she gets to choose whoever
Yeah,
she
gets to
wants.
choose.
Absolutely.
choosing
Just
who
like
I
the man
want.
is choosing whoever he wants.
And
She's
he's
not
not
choosing.
selfish?
Whether you think you're choosing or not, you're not choosing. The man is choosing.
But why was it just not selfish
What?
for Haley and now it's selfish for
Nah,
me?
That
I
is,
think it's-
but
I
it
think
is.
You're fine.
It is.
That's
It's
what I'm
selfish
saying.
for both
Yeah,
of
you're
them.
coming crazy for no reason right now. Like, for no reason right
It's
now.
not
no,
selfish. I
I
mean,
don't- I don't
with
wanna-
kids,
Yeah, I got 3.
I
Alright
should
then,
be selfish.
like-
I have
And
3
I'm not
children.
saying I have something against men with children. Like if we
Yeah.
hit it off and we have a good vibe, whatever.
Yeah.
I have dated men with children,
Cool.
and it's been completely fine.
So
Word.
when y'all figure out, so say if you hit it off with a guy, right? And then you figure out, oh, you got kids, and it's like, damn, I like everything about you except that you got
I
kids, so
never
we
said
can't
that
go
though.
further.
I said ideally.
Ideally, that's what you would choose.
like
You would
just
prefer.
in an ideal situation.
I'm saying
my
that's what that's your preference.
Would be my preference. But once again, if we're hitting it off and I like you, and
go
we
against your
can have
preferences.
a great
Yeah.
life together, you know what? And I love you. I will love your kids, and I will be that stepmother. I will be whatever you need me to be. And then we'll have a family of our own, and we'll combine families. It's not that I'm like, oh, you have a kid.
So you wouldn't. So
See ya.
back to you. You say you wouldn't date a guy with kids.
I just would be like, I think we want different things. Like, sorry.
So you're the selfish one. Nah.
And you know what? I think everybody's entitled to be selfish.
Yeah.
This life is about you.
Yeah,
Yes.
but you just said I was coming crazy when I said she was selfish.
Because you didn't say that to me, you said that to her, and
So
someone
you're
said something about her
selfish.
age, which is like ridiculous. She's 27.
I didn't say nothing about her
What do
age
you mean?
at all. He said
I
that
said
about
something
your
about her
age.
age, but
My
I'll
time
get
is
to
See,
running
look
that.
at you,
Yeah,
look
like,
at
that's
you.
not-
Look at you.
I'll
You trying to
what
put
I
it
said
on me
that.
anyway.
Yeah.
So Karina,
Wasn't even me.
I don't think you're selfish. I truly think that you're
No, I
going
think
with what you
Haley's
want.
selfish.
I am selfish.
I think that men
Welcome.
are very
Well, let
selfish.
me finish. Let me make a point
women
real quick.
Can also.
Right? So, because I wanted to back up what I said. I wasn't being mean or anything when I said your time
I
is running
was.
out. I'll explain, right?
Oh, well.
So, I don't think you're being selfish. I actually think that you're doing what you should do. Good job. Whoever your father is, your father in your life?
Yeah.
No, her life.
Oh, you're talking to me?
Yeah, your father is in
My
your
father
life?
passed away, but he was a great dad.
He still instilled certain
He loved
things.
me,
He's still
yeah.
instilled.
Okay,
She's 23
good.
and she know what she wants.
Yeah,
That's the
she's
great
on
man
the right
too.
path. You, on the other hand, yeah, good. You don't want to. It's not selfish to choose a dude that
Yes, it is.
doesn't have a kid, right? When I said that your time is running out, so here's a question for you, right? Do you think that you have? When do you think your best time is to find the man of your dreams, the most attractive guy you can? Do you think it's when you're 23 or when you're 33?
I think it's when you're ready.
Okay, so I'll tell you. So men, we admire youth. We admire in women youth, beauty, and femininity. And femininity, for you to be very, very feminine, that's usually at a younger age because you went through less. So the world didn't make you harden, right? For you to be
Okay,
your
I
most
agree.
beautiful is usually when you're at a good age. You're 27, so you're good. So your time didn't run out. I said your time is running out for you to pick the highest value man that you can. So you still got time. That's what I meant by that. Make sense?
Yes.
So you're good, but yeah.
Can't waste.
I wasn't coming at you. Go ahead, Erica. You seem like you've been over there moving around. Go ahead, answer the question.
She's ready.
Erica about to
Honestly,
karate kick some shit.
No, honestly, personally, I would not want to date somebody with a kid just because the baby moms is, come on, I ain't dealing with that shit. Like, that's comfort. You probably still fucking. Like, I'm cool off all that.
But-
If she's dead, then I'll date a man with a kid. But baby moms, that's where my problem is. It's not the kid.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So what if the guy is a single dad? He don't deal with his baby mama at all.
I'll take you and the kid.
So then don't say you won't deal with a guy with a kid. Just say you
No,
won't deal with a guy with baby mama drama. That's the
Period.
difference.
All right, that's
There's the
fine.
difference right
Okay.
there.
That is a
That's what I mean by
All that
when I say selfish. If you won't deal with a guy with baby mama drama, that's fine.
Yeah.
But just to say I won't deal with a guy that has
Y'all
a
don't gotta
kid by
worry
someone
about
else,
me.
you gotta think. You gotta think. What if you're dealing with a guy that's 5, 6 years older than you, right? So maybe he got a kid or two because he's older than you are, right? But you like everything about him. The only thing you can't deal with, like Haley said, is he has a kid.
If that's fine, as long as, like I said, there's no baby mom, there's no none of that. I'm not dealing with no. You gotta go drop the kid off and talk to baby mom about
Yeah.
school. Nah, bro. Go talk to her.
But what if I could drop the kid off and you're with me? What if you can come with me? We can go drop my kid off together.
Perfect.
So
Yeah,
then
yeah, yeah.
specify.
There's limits. Like you feel
So
me?
then
Yeah,
specify.
There's
Because I'm gonna always have to talk to my child's mother.
exactly.
Always.
But see,
I'm
I
gonna
would
always
prefer
have to
not to
talk-
deal with a man like that.
I'm gonna-
Because
no,
it's
no.
like, damn.
So you think I'm gonna?
Damn, you
So
attached to her for 18
no,
years.
no, no. So you think I'm gonna ignore? So I'm just gonna,
Come on,
so I'm just gonna pull up and be like, get out, go to your mom.
No, I know.
No,
that's not the case,
I'm a
but that's why
responsible
I'm
father.
saying
Yeah.
I would prefer a man without a kid because I don't want to do. I'm not.
But you don't have to deal with her
I'm
at
not
all.
mature enough to
Listen,
deal with that.
but the
I'm
thing
a-
is,
I'm a-
but what about if
cheat
I'm
on
saying
her with
this?
her baby
You don't have to
mama.
deal with her at all. You don't have to deal. You don't have to speak to her at all. That's like saying if you had another kid and I was only like, yo, oh my god, I don't want to
But-
deal with her because she got a baby father.
Nah, but the other thing of why I wouldn't want to deal with a man with a kid is because I don't want to play the stepmom role where you're telling me don't say this to the kid.
But
don't
that's
do
not
this,
a thing,
like,
though.
this,
If you're in a
like,
relationship
I wanna
with
be the
someone-
mother- I'm masculine, like we said.
No, you're not.
I'm trying to make like if I tell my
I'm
kid go
bossy.
sit down, you go sit down. I don't want to tell your kid go sit down.
Did you
tell me
see
don't
the
talk to my
clip
kid
that
like
we made
Like
of
now,
you?
I don't want to tell your kid nothing.
Boss
like,
babe,
honestly.
you seen the boss babe clip?
Yes.
All right,
So,
then.
What?
so,
What's wrong? What?
so look. Let me
Repost it. What?
let me wrap this up real quick with this topic, and then we'll do last thoughts on the podcast, right? So, sure. Let Haley wants to say something. Go ahead.
I just want to say one more thing, and like this is towards both y'all and anybody who has
Both of
any
who?
him and
Oh,
Erica.
go ahead. Yeah.
Like y'all can have exactly who you want in this life. You just have to believe you can find it and make yourself good enough to be able to get that person. Like you can find someone who's so excited to play stepmommy, and you can find someone with no baby mama.
Yeah, Haley.
It's really that simple. Like, it's,
And that's what I wanted to say, right?
this is about pairing up
Haley,
well.
you coming from a perspective because the world is your oyster, right? The world is your oyster. You're 23. You're a fairly attractive woman, and you know you garner a lot of attention.
Said fairly, nigga. What you mean? I'm hot.
Well,
You fire, Haley. You fire,
that's my
shorty.
perception. So, but
And
anyways,
you from
right?
Jersey.
Exactly.
You saying it's because the world is your oyster and privilege is invisible to those who have it. So you're speaking from a privilege standpoint, which I totally agree because the truth is the world is your oyster. You have a whole lot of options. So human beings operate like this, right? When you have options, you have an abundance mindset. When you have an abundance mindset like Haley does, you have the ability to be intolerant of male inadequacies. And guess what? A male inadequacy for her would be a male with another kid and has another baby mama. So I understand that. Men on the opposite end, right? We don't have that power. We have to work for our ability to have options, right? Because you're beautiful and you just born with options. All women are just born with options. But I get what you're saying. So I'll sum it up real quick on your question with the whole baby mama, baby father type of thing, and then we'll do last thoughts on the podcast.
Okay.
So, I mean, I agree with everyone here because it's your preference. So,
Yeah.
of course, go with what you want. The truth is, though, all of you ladies will want a guy that's like much older than you, right? Right.
Much.
Like Haley, you want a guy that has his finances together, that has his physique together, that has his mental together. Normally that comes with age, right? Because men, we are born without any sexual value. We have to create our sexual value, right? Because the things that women are attracted to, we don't have that when we're 19.
Has
We don't
to be
have it
built.
when we're 23. We got to build it up until when we're in our 30s, right? So you're looking for an older guy, right?
I mean, I would say probably at least like 26, 27, yeah.
That's older.
Yeah, 26, 27. The ratio.
That's like starting.
Yeah, that's like,
Yeah.
sorry. But the statistics is even to find a guy that's well off like that, the type of guy that you want to see a future with, where you could just be in your feminine energy and not really care about working, right? I would say, right? You want to be a stay-at-home mom? I could already tell. Yeah, I could tell. So for you to have the life that you want, that nigga's going to be 35. And the probability of that 35-year-old man having a kid is high.
Come on, be for real.
No, I'm telling you the truth. I am a man. Look,
He giving you
ladies,
statistics.
ladies, let me tell you.
Serious.
Let me tell you, ladies, something, right? Only 20% of the entire population in the U.S. in America makes $100,000 a year. That includes men, women, and gay men, right?
Do you know how much 20% is? It's millions.
No. I said only 20% of the population makes $100,000 a year. That includes men, women, and gay men. So yeah, that's millions, but that's just the money there. Then you got to think about what else are you attracted to. So that's the finances, right? What else are you attracted to? Personality. What did I just tell you? Most men are like, they don't have that charisma to attract females because 1 in 3 men are virgins or celibate, right? So to find the guy that has the resources, to find the guy that has the charisma and the mouthpiece, it's your chances are slim. So you want, I'm telling you, you want to date an older guy, but that older guy, he probably gonna have some kids. So yeah, you looking at this lifestyle and what you want, but the truth is that the nigga that you want, he's probably gonna have a kid. You may have.
I mean, if it's so rare, why do I meet them all the time?
Well, I mean, if you meet them all the time, you won't be single.
I don't like any of them.
Yeah, facts. So they didn't have.
There you go.
Think about it.
There you go.
Look, this is what I'm telling you. Like,
Okay, but I'm really picky. Like, I don't want a guy that can light up a room. I don't want that one because
okay,
that's not
it's
going to go right with my
charisma
personality.
is not lighting up a room. Charisma is lighting up you.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
He just shot you with a
Light
shotgun.
up you. So that is not about
You
being
can't.
the guy that's out in the crowd, the crowd pleaser. No, it's to please you.
I
You
think
feel what I'm saying?
what's attractive in a man's personality is the space that he gives the woman to perform her femininity.
Yeah, and the only way she can perform her femininity is by is the opposite. It has to be the opposite. He has to be truly masculine.
Correct.
Right?
To
So
allow
and
you to be that.
masculine comes with A-type personality, non-agreeable, assertive, dominant, very ambitious, a go-getter. That's good, but the charisma is totally different than that. Like charisma is like charming you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
feeling that vibe. Like he has to know how to read a woman and talk to a woman in a certain way where you just like in awe, like, oh,
Yeah.
I could just like sit with you forever. You feel what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah,
And it's
yeah.
hard to find those type of guys.
Yeah, 100%.
Like you could find a guy that maybe got the money, that maybe got the looks, but to find a guy, the mouthpiece, the charisma, and that vibe, that's the hardest thing to find. You feel
But a
what I'm
woman
saying?
is 50% of that vibe.
that's
And if you're
mostly-
already solid, then it's kind of like you're only looking for 15%.
Yeah, Nah.
it's-
You're not looking for
It's
50%.
literally 75%.
I'm saying of that spark.
Of
Of
that
that spark.
Yeah, but guess what? If you only looking for that percent up, you got a whole lot of options. So that if you only operating in 50% of what you looking for, you just go to another option. Like
Your
you said,
options
you want-
expand with
No,
50%.
I was just saying of any spark between two individuals,
Yeah.
it's obviously made up by two parties. I'm bringing something to the table, and so is he.
Well, I'll say this, right? You speaking of it in a tangle, like, oh,
Sure.
a relationship is a tangle.
Right.
But guess what? In a tangle, I bet you never noticed this.
The man is the lead.
In a tangle, in a dance itself, there's still a leader, and a man has to lead. So he still has to lead with his charisma. So, but let's do last thoughts on the podcast, how you like it, and if you have any last questions too, you could just say it now.
I don't have any questions. I love it.
You love it?
I love it.
This is the second time. Like, she
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
love
This
it.
is thank you, Erica, for
yeah,
coming
yeah.
back.
Erica, that's
bringing
my
the
dog. I fuck with
girls,
her.
yo. It was a vibe.
She brought the
It
gang
was a
with her.
vibe,
She
yo.
did.
It was a vibe. I appreciate that, Erica.
Thank you
Look,
for
look.
acknowledging that.
Erica, the homie. You the homie. And let's go with you, Karina. Last thoughts on the podcast, or if you have any other questions.
You know, besides my time running out, I love it. I mean, you're making me feel old. I need to go find my man like right now. But
She said, "What's
I'm
my
saying this,
time?"
right? So
other than that, it's all good.
let me put a
you're
little bit more
absolutely fine.
clarity into what I'm saying, right? So, because there's a lot of things, because I could already tell you're a fairly attractive girl yourself. You want a guy of
You're
high
beautiful, Karina.
Barely.
You're
This
beautiful.
nigga simping over here.
Beautiful.
You're
Look.
beautiful.
Thank
You're
you.
beautiful. You're beautiful.
All right.
I like the podcast more right now.
Like,
See what I'm saying?
Actually want to get
10 out of 10 now. Actually, everyone come on.
him on every
Make sure you.
He's invited.
he hyping up the shorties with the beauty. Okay, cool.
I'm
But
just
this is what I'm saying. I'm trying
so
to
you
make a
don't
point
think
to you so you understand. So you leave this podcast
Yeah.
with some information. I didn't say your time ran out. All I'm saying is that
running out.
Yeah, the things that men admire, especially high value. Because think about it, the high value guys. Guess what we have? We have the same ability that you girls have. We have the ability to be intolerant of female inadequacies. And guess what? You lose 80% of your eggs when you're around 35. So if you only got 8 more years until you start losing eggs, until a nigga really is like, I'd rather get the 23-year-old because he got options. You feel what I'm saying? So those high value guys have options. So you got a good solid 3 years.
You're-
But
No,
but you still
seriously.
good, Karina. You got time.
You got 3 years.
I'm fucked. I'm out. I'm just gonna party.
Haley, last thoughts on the podcast or any questions?
I don't think I have any questions.
How'd you like it? Is it last thoughts then?
I
How'd you
liked
like
it. It was like a new experience. I never, been on camera like this before. So
Cool. You'll come. Oh, sorry. I'm always asked the girls would they come back. Karina, would you come back? You'll come back. You would. Okay, we'll have you on for sure. Haley, would you come back?
100%.
100%. That's good vibes. And moving right along to Amanda. Last thoughts on the podcast or any questions?
I'm done with my questions
Okay,
for today.
For today. Oh,
No, I actually had a great time, and thank you
Good.
guys for having me.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And you will come back.
Yes.
Cool. Last thoughts on the podcast or any questions?
So thank you for hosting. I feel like what we talked about is stuff that people may be scared to talk about to like their
Yeah.
significant other, or even if like themselves, like talk to yourself and like answer these questions yourself, and it really will help you. So I kind of love this. I feel like it's pretty needed. And
Word.
when you're laying there at night and you're scrolling, you're like, oh,
Yeah,
damn,
Cooley.
fucking shit, fire.
Yeah, Coley.
Thank you.
So
Thank
I
you.
Make sure
feel
you
that,
hashtag
I
no
think that we
Fugazi.
need this, and I'm excited. I'll come back if these girls are here. I feel the vibes.
And yourself, last thoughts on the podcast, and you could also do your plug.
It's not the vibe for my plug.
Okay, go ahead.
But no, it was a good time. I really enjoyed meeting all of you,
Oh.
wonderful, beautiful young ladies. And it was cool.
It was cool.
Thought you said
No
something
questions?
else.
No question.
Would you come back? You said sure. I don't think she coming back.
Nah, you gotta stand on that. Would you come back?
She's a runner. She's a track star.
Would you come back?
No, it was cool. I'd come back.
All right. Cool. All right. So that's No Fugazi. Thank you, ladies, for coming on the podcast, and we are out.